Damn. So last time was pretty bad.
Yeah, for you.
Pretty bad.
It was
beyond
pretty bad
belief.
for you.
Not in the morning, actually.
Not for me.
It's pretty irredeemable. Lots of insecurities were put out there.
I'm a one of a kind guy.
I'm a one of a kind. I'm special. I just am the best.
One of a kind.
I'm the best. Listen.
Okay, so my transmission is shot, but I'm a talking car, for crying out loud. Think what you're doing here.
I do a lot of this, and this is terrible. That was horribly embarrassing. It's uploading right now.
Is it really?
It's uploading right now. It's being uploaded as we speak.
Ghosts aren't even real.
Oh, man.
Well, maybe they are.
No, 99% chance.
Joe, you just said
they're
maybe.
Not.
99% chance they are.
I mean, they are.
What? Are they or are they not?
Wow.
No. Wait. Joe, you just said maybe. No, I didn't.
Yeah. You know what sucks? That's something I actually legitimately want to talk about. And I just was a fucking idiot the whole time.
Yeah, I did too. I wanted to talk about it too.
But no, everybody else wanted to. I feel bad for John and Sam. John looked pissed the whole time. I think they had a good time, though. I think they had a good time recording. We'll definitely have them on sometime soon.
Yeah, I think they did too. I think the mic sharing was a little bit hard when everybody was a little bit.
It was hard to watch too. You're gonna get. I mean, when I upload it, it's so chopped up. I cut out all the and it moves over. And it sucks. But yeah, that was pretty terrible. I mean, I already spent a ton of money investing into this whole setup, so I'm not really willing to get another mic for a fourth person. Even though the mics, like the spacing of them, actually wasn't that bad. The only time the other mic picked up on the other is when that mic was angled somewhere over here. Like, not even bad. Like, it was only when it was angled right here for whatever reason. When someone stood up to go to the bathroom or something like that, it wasn't that bad. But yeah, I truly, seriously, I deeply apologize for showing those colors. That was a bad look. I was the only one that was drunk too, even though John almost pushed the whole fucking table over with his hand.
Oh my God, he did do that almost.
Yeah. Yep. There's one part where he was like, there's only one person drunk here. And I just cut to that. Just cut right to that, almost pushing the whole setup over. It's pretty.
I was like, I don't know, dude. My head started hurting. I can't lie.
Oh, you like my door? Yeah, I woke up, my door was all fucked up. This door, the archway. The door's gone.
Yeah, it was gone when I went in there.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, I swear to God, it was.
How did he have that? I thought he woke up and it was at an angle.
I don't know. It was like on the thing.
I blame John. I blame John only.
Dude, then we did that website and you were bugging on that too.
What was I? I don't remember that.
Like we were trying to set it up and you were just like, you kept clicking like the settings on the fucking website. Like that's going to fix the audio. And then
I don't remember any of that.
No,
that's
you
bad.
were done.
I was done.
You were done. And then we like finally started talking to somebody and you were like,
it was like Omegle, right?
Yeah, it was like Monkey.
And I remember that.
Shit was
it was
so
called
funny.
Monkey. Yeah.
That shit is so funny.
Yeah. People desperate for
dog.
I like
dog.
it's done. It got shut down.
We almost got we were talking to some fucking German dude and we were like talking shit back and forth and he was like, buddy, you ain't shit, buddy. I'm a Marine.
He's German.
You ain't I don't know. He was talking like that. You ain't shit, buddy.
Okay.
brother. And he was getting real pissed. And we were like, dude, chill out. Like, what happened in World War II?
What happened?
He was like, and then he was done. He was going after. He was fucking, brother, where you live? Drop your location. Where you live?
Damn.
Where you live?
Don't talk about World War II.
Where you live? I will come to you, buddy. I will come to you.
Wow. And meanwhile, I was asleep
and you were
on the couch right here with the Captain America shield as a blanket. I took it down off the wall. That's the last thing I remember is taking the shield. I wish someone got a picture of that. I mean, we certainly got a picture of John Fairman just sleeping upward. Not even like that. He was fully up.
I know.
Dude was fully up. That guy was fully up. That man was fully up.
Fully up.
All the way up.
And he got me sick.
James Earl Jones just died.
Who the fuck is that?
You don't know who that is?
No.
For real?
No.
That is the voice of Darth Vader. He just died.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like the old ones?
No, all like the
All
voice
of
of
them.
Darth Vader,
Oh.
like when he's in the suit.
I
The
don't-
deep. I know you don't follow Star Wars.
Didn't we watch that one? Were you there for that in the theaters?
No. Oh yes,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
was.
yeah,
You
yeah.
watched the worst one in theaters. Yeah, that was pretty bad. You remember those people turned around? They were like, "Hey, can you shut the fuck up?" I was
Oh
like,
yeah.
I was like, "Nah, I'm not even being loud. I'm having fun." We were just talking in the theater. I was ruining their Star Wars the worst one experience.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's episode 9. That's the worst one ever.
Well,
You know,
start from
missed-
the bottom.
but yeah, that death hits pretty hard. That's like a big death. I know you're not like in
Like
that.
he just died today.
He died like 30 minutes ago. Seriously.
Okay.
Or the news came out of it. He died like 30 minutes ago. It was in my feed. I posted about it like crazy. You know Mark Hamill?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was posting about it. He said, "Rip dad, rip my father." You know, it's
Well,
like, yeah, it's crazy.
what was it? Just old age?
Yeah, well, yeah, he lived a long life. He was in his 90s, either late or early 90s. It was either 93 or 98. I don't really remember. Or that could just totally be wrong. But I remember 93 for some reason. But he lived a long life. He voiced Mufasa from The Lion
King?
Yep. He did,
Oh, yeah.
He did the original, and then he did the live action one, which was terrible. But I think, I don't know, they're making a whole Mufasa movie now.
Mufasa movie?
Yeah, it's like a prequel. It's for, I mean, these Lion King fans just come out of nowhere.
Yeah, we
It's just-
love Lion King.
It's just Disney moms. That's what it is. That's literally what it is. But Lion King. Yeah, James Earl Jones. That not many deaths shocked me, but I wasn't shocked. I wasn't like, oh
yeah,
fuck.
it's not like it's like he's died like in his 40s or something like
Nah.
unexpectedly.
But yeah, I was like, oh man.
Oh man, he's gonna start crying.
No, I'm not gonna. It's not like sad. I'm like, oh my god,
fucking love you,
James.
Fucking love you, man.
I love you, man. You died of old age, man.
Man, I fucking love
Fuck, man. One more Darth Vader, man. Fuck. I just wanted some. I wanted some, James. Pause.
you. Was he still voice acting? Like,
So yes and no. He lended his voice to Disney through AI.
what the fuck?
It's weird, and it
Does it sound-
sounded fucked up a little bit.
Yeah, I was gonna say, does it sound? You can't match.
So
a real
what they
voice.
did for his voice in the most recent appearance of him was in the Obi-Wan Kenobi show, and that whole like the whole theme of that show was like a rematch between him and Vader. Obi-Wan Kenobi and Vader. But the man in the suit was the man who played Anakin Skywalker, which was before he. I don't know if you know anything about Star Wars.
I don't know shit. I know. I just.
You're
know.
missing out, man.
People say that. I don't know.
No. Darth Vader is probably one of the greatest. He's probably top 3 greatest characters of all time.
Well, yeah. I mean, I know Darth Vader and shit. I know.
But you don't know him. That's like saying you know Batman and like not watching those movies.
Well, like I know of him, but
but
it's
like you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like if someone say, "Yeah, I like Batman," and they say they haven't seen like The Dark Knight. Yeah, I know him.
Yeah, I like Batman.
He's
like,
good.
He's a good guy.
But like I don't know, one of the greatest characters of all time.
Well, rest in peace.
Yeah. Nah, he's good.
Let's have
He
a
made
moment of
billions.
silence.
Okay, moment of no.
Take my hand.
No. Anyway, his voice, the person delivering the lines was the young version. It was Anakin Skywalker, the guy who voiced or not voiced. He was Anakin Skywalker, the actor.
Who's that? Is that Tom? Is it not Tom?
No,
Who's
that's
the original?
Hayden
Christensen.
Hayden
Yeah,
Christensen.
Okay.
Go.
I know him.
That if he died, that'd be great. That'd be a different story. Like, oh, that's gonna hit. But yeah, it was him in the suit, but they filtered over his voice and his lines with the AI of Darth Vader, and it just sounded a little bit whack.
Yeah, I can only match. Like, you can't match a real voice with fucking AI.
Yeah.
Like, even those AI covers.
Right, but they're dodgy.
they're like, you can hear it, but then you can tell it's like, oh, this is kind of AI, bro.
How long is it going to be till we cannot tell the difference? Do you think we have years or a year or a month or however long?
I don't even know. Years, maybe.
But-
I don't know if you can ever match a real voice.
Oh, I think we're pretty close right now.
Close, though. That's
we're
true.
pretty close.
Because sometimes I'd be like,
is that AI?
is that really AI?
But right now you could tell when something's AI. You could kind of tell. If you've listened to enough of that person,
Yeah.
you could tell. It's like, that's not
That's
really
not
true.
real.
But with as many things that like Rogan has to say, like that's how they do
Dude,
it because they take a voice
Yeah.
and they like match it through their audio that they have hours and hours and hours of footage of.
They've got me a couple times with him. They did, dude.
Because there's so much audio of him.
So much audio of him, and then he like it's like him reading an ad.
Yeah, he had to publicly speak about that.
Yes.
He's like, yeah, I don't endorse
I
this
don't
stuff.
endorse it, and it sounded just like him, and I was like, is this actually him? And I was like, I don't think he would endorse this stuff. It was something crazy.
He's endorsing like the Taliban. Or
That fucking alpha brain shit. I thought that was AI, but he actually endorsed it.
No, yeah.
He
I bought
actually-
some of that.
Did you really?
Dud. It's a dud. It's a fucking
Dude, it
dud.
works. I see you got ashwagandha over there.
I do. I'm trying a bunch of stuff.
You don't
I'm on
want to try
drugs.
that shit.
What, that?
I did that.
Ashwagandha?
I did that.
Why?
That was like a long time ago. That was years ago.
But it makes your pee-pee huge.
Yeah. Yeah. And then it makes you feel like nothing.
What does that mean?
Like you feel nothing.
What the hell?
I literally taking that.
It's to soothe you at night.
Well,
That's why
for me, I don't know. For me personally, it was like, because I already am like pretty, I don't know. I'm like pretty dry, I guess. I don't know how to explain it, but that shit, dog, I couldn't even feel emotions. Like I wasn't sad. I wasn't happy.
I'm already like that.
That's that shit will make you even more like it'll make you.
So it
You'll
fucks
just
with
be like-
your. Wow. So it fucks with your like testosterone or
Well, it's a natural testosterone booster. That's the thing. I will say, when I did take that shit,
makes the sunrise.
I'm just saying,
It makes the sunrise.
it was making the sun rise. It was, okay? That shit was going crazy.
That's gross.
But after like a couple weeks, how many you got the 60s, right? You got
I have no idea what I got, but
Yeah,
I'm
but
just testing it out. And if I start feeling nothing, which I feel nothing anyway, I don't
Yeah.
feel joy.
okay.
I don't feel anything.
I'm just a fucking sad guy,
Yeah.
like.
I'm just sad. No, I'm not even sad. I just don't.
But no, like dead ass, like I would see something like, because I can get pretty emotional sometimes. It was like I would see something and I would just be like,
What
"What the fuck is this?"
emotional? Like what? Like what? Do you remember
Like something
specifically?
sad, like something that's supposed to make you feel like, oh, okay, like you're supposed to feel like I don't know how to explain it. You're supposed to feel that kind of like on a deeper level, and you would just be like,
I'm sure you could tell by my drunken state. I'm pretty passionate about certain
yeah,
things.
no, that would literally like make you like not have passion.
What the hell? What?
I swear to God, that's the whole point of it.
So it's
That's
killing.
the whole meme of that thing is you take that after you break up with somebody.
Oh fuck.
Yeah. The whole meme of that. So you don't feel anything. You don't feel anything towards them.
So I got to break up with my girlfriend and then start taking a lot of it. Yeah, damn.
That's the whole thing of it.
All right. I
Maybe
gotta call her
that was
soon.
just me. That was my experience with that. That's why I was
Did
like,
you use it for that purpose?
for that? I don't know. I actually took it for the purpose of making the sunshine. I wanted to see
Okay,
if
you
that
need to calm down with
was
that.
true.
The sun's rising. Sun's coming up.
Sun was rising.
Sun's about to get real low.
But then, yeah, if you really, the beetroot shit, that shit is nasty.
Beetroot,
Beetroot,
like from Minecraft.
sure.
There's beetroots in Minecraft.
Yeah. You put that, dude, I'm telling you, that
Was it-
shit though,
What does it do? We're just promoting drugs.
it's not even, it's a natural,
That's a drug. I mean,
it's a supplement.
it's a supplement. Yeah.
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 So the beet shit, bro, it's nasty as fuck. Like it's that red shit. You've ever seen me take that red shit? I don't know if no, it's red and it's disgusting. But you just put it in some water or something like that, like once a day, and that shit will make the sun shine.
Oh my god. My sun like shines like fine.
No, that shit will make the sun shine. I'm like dead ass.
She calls it the 5-inch monster.
Okay. That, bro, I'm telling you, you take the beat shit for like a week, bro.
Wow.
But it's disgusting. It's fucking disgusting, and you got to chug it. You got to chug it because if you don't, you're not gonna want it. But it works, and it's like a natural kind of energy thing.
Yeah.
So you don't really, if you kind of combine that with an energy drink, you won't even need a second one. If you do two.
Damn. Just drugs.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Just drugs. Just popping them.
That shit is crazy though. I had to stop taking that.
Damn.
That shit was too strong. That shit is too strong, bro.
It's powerful.
Yeah, but that I'm curious to see how that's gonna affect you.
I'm not taking it every day. If that's
well, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to take like 2 of them a day or something like that.
Doesn't it relax you though temporarily?
It does.
It's not instantaneous, right?
No, you got to take it for like
I took.
a week.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's not like an instant hit. You gotta work it in.
It's a supplement. Yeah. Okay. Did I ever tell you about that time where I did electric work and these people gave me like drugs after?
No.
They gave me like
what kind
not
of drugs?
like crack. Not like here's some crack. That's your payment. I'm tipping you. Here's some drugs.
LSD?
No. So we put this is when I first started out too. I have some crazy stories I have not talked about. Dude, I have 2 crazy stories right off the top of my head right now. This is the first one just because it segues into the whole like supplement thing. So we did put the lights up for this like sketchy office. It was like an office. You could tell it used to be like an office like building, and next door was like a doctor's office. I think it was an abortion clinic.
Oh, dope.
Yeah. So we go in this place. I'm like, oh wow, there's a lot of stuff around here. It's like stuff in like bags, and it was like herbs and stuff.
Oh god.
So we start putting these lights up. I'm like still new to all the electric work and stuff like that. So I'm like, that's all I'm worried about. I'm not really like focusing on my surroundings. But my partner, he was like, yo, what is all this stuff? Because he was just holding the light up for me while I was wiring it. It was like one of those, but except wider. And I was like, yeah, I don't really know. And this lady who was just doing like work over there, she like overheard us. She talked to us for like 40 minutes about this thing. And I was like, what is it? It's like some kind of herb from like Asia or something that like is a substitute for like antidepressant pills like that the government gives you. But then she gave us a whole bunch of like free stuff. And I looked on the back. I'm like, there's no like supplement facts or anything on this. I was like, where's this stuff coming from? I did try it. I tried some of it. Do
you know what it was?
No. Because I wanted to try it. It was supposed to relax you and eliminate anxious thoughts in the evening. And, you know, my girlfriend's she's pretty anxious sometimes. So I was like, maybe you should try this.
Yeah.
Maybe just try it a little bit. I look into it. I don't remember what it was. This was like probably like a year and a half ago, maybe now. I look into it because it did have ingredients. It had a list of ingredients on the back. So that some of that shit is like addictive. And I remember in that office, the phone was ringing like crazy. And I guess it was the same number over and over because I overheard like this. I guess it was some guy or lady like calling like definitely was someone with a problem. Definitely was.
Where's my shit?
Yeah. But like they wouldn't like sell it to them. But the way she described it is like it's a cheaper version of antidepressants that are legal, she said, but I don't know about that. But yeah, that was a pretty jarring. She gave me a ton of shit. It wasn't just that. There was like stuff in like a little bottle.
You got the fucking herb.
Yeah, no, she gave us like a little care package. I'm like, dude, can I get money though instead?
Can I get money?
I don't want your drugs.
I don't want like spiritual fucking herbs.
Yeah, she's like, it'll make you feel. I take it all the time. I tried it. It tasted like fucking leaves, dude. It tastes like dog shit, like wet leaves. You know, wet leaves smell.
Yes,
like with like dog shit in it. That's what it smells.
Dude, there's wacky shit out there.
Yeah,
wacky shit. Like, that's a big thing now is the Ozempic stuff.
Oh, dude. What's his face? Nico Avocado.
Yeah, when I sent
that's so crazy.
Dog, how much?
So people have all these crazy theories. We're talking about a guy that like
did
did mukbangs,
and
which is just eating as much food as possible and filming yourself.
super big,
Yeah.
and super nasty. No offense, if you're super
No,
big
it is
out there.
no. It is
he
super
was nasty.
No, it's super nasty.
He was super nasty.
Remember, he did that video with like he had like some other skinny guy. I think it was like Oompa. Or what is his name? It's like some TikTok. The guy with the mustache. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he was like, "Do you think you're obese or something like that? Something funny, like haha." And he just started. He was like, "No," and like he wouldn't stop for like 5. Like, dude, what is that?
Two
Anyway.
steps ahead. I don't even know what the fuck he's
He
talking
thinks
about.
he's Joker. He thinks he's Joker. He's not Joker. He's fucking Nico Avocado.
Now he's super skinny.
Yeah, he does have stretch marks. I did some. I like looked at these videos he's putting out. He does have stretch marks, like bad.
Is it Ozempic?
I don't know what it is.
Has to be.
People are saying he was like a health diet or whatever
Dietitian.
and he like pushed himself to like on some Super Size Me shit. He pushed himself to the limit.
I mean, I don't know. Apparently, he's been doing this for like years,
What?
losing weight, and he like had all these pre-recorded. I don't know. That was
Yeah,
what
because
I
he hasn't
heard.
been relevant, and without relevancy, he's gonna fall off. And he did fall off. I haven't heard of him recently.
Me
Until
neither.
right now, which is interesting. But
If that's
yeah,
I mean,
stockpiled footage probably.
he probably did, and he said it was like 2 years or something, or a year
that-
and a half. I mean, he could do it, I guess. He was like what, 400 fucking something. He was
He's
big.
close to death.
He was so
Seriously,
big, dog.
no, close to his liver, just walking away from him. Just nah. Imagine the size of those turds, dude.
All right,
Dude,
no,
it's like criminally
no,
huge.
No,
Probably.
God, that motherfucker's so nasty, bro. That shit was disgusting when he would fucking have that like super small shirt and like
I
jiggle
identify
his
as
fucking belly.
Yeah, he just never stopped doing that the whole time. He's it's like, dude,
and he had like
get it.
shit over his face. Like, dude,
he's back on the grind right now. He uploaded a mukbang.
I saw
today.
it was like, I don't even
He's
know.
gonna die. He's gonna do it again.
It's an infinite loop.
What happens if you get fat, lose all that weight, get the surgery, and then get fat again? Do you like burst open? Like, do you blow up?
What do you mean get the surgery? Like,
No, you know the weight. You know, because you
Yeah.
have extra skin. They like.
oh yeah, the loose skin.
Yes,
yeah.
yeah. They put your skin. They cut a lot of your skin off. Yeah, that's crazy, right? Just don't eat like that, and you won't have to lose your skin.
Yeah, I mean, and then the same thing with like the Ozempic shit. Like, guys, you don't have to take that.
I actually really don't know what Ozempic like does.
I guess it's a Ozempic. I guess I haven't even looked into it, but I would assume it's a supplement or a whatever, a medicine or prescription or whatever that reduces your appetite, so you don't eat. So you.
that doesn't sound healthy.
It's not. It's not. It's not. That's why it's
Yeah,
a big topic, but
Your body
people
needs
take it.
food.
Well, if you're trying to lose weight, you gotta
Control yourself.
not eat. You gotta burn off more than you're eating. But you can do that without that, which I mean, I did, but I guess not everybody can do that.
You were never fat.
I was never fat. I was just out of shape, and then I was like,
Well, I don't really remember that either. I don't know.
like that picture of me on my birthday, Buffalo Wild Wings with the glasses.
You weren't fat.
I wasn't fat, but I was like skinny fat.
That's a pretty hilarious picture.
It is a funny picture. I was like skinny
Where
fat.
did you get those glasses?
Dog. I got them in like fucking Target.
Can I put that picture up on the screen right now?
Yeah, you can put it up.
Okay, it's up right
You
now.
can put it up. Because that shit is bad.
That's a fucking silly picture.
But I was like 100, I don't know, 75, like 170 pounds. I know that's not a lot.
That's
At
probably
all.
what I'm at right now.
And I was like, I don't like this. So I would eat less.
Did you
I
feel
would burn.
unhealthy?
Yes.
What were you eating?
Just bad. Like I would eat whatever I want.
Yeah, it's the fucking life.
No.
I'm good right now.
I kind of eat whatever I want now, but just at like, because I like want to gain weight.
Are you bulking?
Yeah. I am. It's so it's so weird to say. Dude,
Yeah.
I'm bulking right now.
Dude, are you bulking?
Dude, I'm bulking right now.
Yeah.
Just wait, bro. Just wait. I'm trying to get to fucking 190, bro. I'll be there in December.
God
Okay?
damn. Are you fighting Mike Tyson next?
And then I'm gonna cut it down to 170, bro.
I'm the greatest ever.
I'm the greatest ever.
I'm the
I'm the greatest ever. Spit all over the mic.
You
But
think
yeah,
that-
I was like 170 something, and then I started eating. I did it bad though.
I do it bad right now. I tried Wawa Pizza today on my way home.
It's good. It's good.
You know what?
It's
it
expensive.
Actually,
expensive.
a personal pan for what? $7?
The large we got the one time was like $17.
Why? What are they putting in that shit? Gold?
Dog, this shit is not. You're not that guy. Why you're not that guy?
But it was like crap good pizza.
Yeah, it's
like
it does the
DiGiorno.
job. It's
like
not
crap.
bad. It's
it was properly crap, but it tasted
properly crap.
No, it tasted good. It's like McDonald's.
Yeah.
Those are crappy cheese, but
It's
they
not
taste
bad.
good. It's crappy.
But yeah, I used to eat pizza like a full one every Friday.
Fuck, I love
Water
pizza.
ice.
That's not. Sugar.
Water ice. Like I'm talking about like I would eat like the Luigi's, the little cups. 4 of them bitches.
That's different. That's like half ice cream.
Give me 4 of them bitches. I'd eat like 4 in a row.
Yeah, my kryptonite is those ice cream sandwiches, like the default like ice cream sandwich.
Yeah. Just
I'll eat like 15 of them.
Mine is always milkshakes.
Yeah.
Always a good chocolate milkshake.
I think I'm becoming like the thought of a milkshake, like I could just feel that in my stomach.
Literally.
now. Like I think I'm becoming lactose intolerant because of milkshakes. Like that's a lot of cream. Like I don't think I've ever finished one like in the past like 5 years. I get them sometimes.
You haven't finished one?
No.
Dude,
you
I
ever
fucking-
notice that? I'm like, oh fuck, I can't finish my
High
birthday
cream.
cake Wawa. Yeah.
That's 1,000 calories gone like
Yeah.
that. I'd clean them bitches
Nah, I just feel like I'm gonna die when I,
in like
when I
5
have
minutes. It's always been like sweets. I got a crazy sweet tooth. Chocolate.
Damn,
Milk.
dude. Sweets. I think I'm losing my taste for sweets. Like I can't think of one good food. I used to tear up like Danishes when I was younger.
I like pastries and shit like that.
Yeah.
I've never been a big pastry guy.
Well, what kind of sweets do you like?
It's like ice cream and like chocolate candy. I've never been a big fruit candy guy. Like
Not a fruity guy.
not a fruity guy.
Oh, okay.
Like Twizzlers and
Twizzlers is the most crap
That shit
fucking
is
food
terrible.
on earth. I don't care about candy. They are crap.
even
food.
though I saw the ones that have the filling now,
Those aren't bad.
I was actually looking at. I was like,
But I'm talking OG Twizzlers, nothing like fancy. You know they make Hershey Twizzlers.
yeah.
That should be a fucking crime.
fucking terrible.
It's only because Hershey owns Twizzler. Did you
Yeah.
know that?
I would assume Hershey owns a lot.
They own Reese's, Jolly Rancher.
I like Jolly Ranchers though.
Oh, what else do they own? I could be wrong. I think
Crunch.
Snick-
No, that's Nestle.
no Nestle.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Snickers, but like. Okay, man. I shouldn't have even said that.
You knew
I
it
don't
was
think that's.
coming.
I don't think that's true. Though. I think. That chocolate bar might be Nestle.
What's it called?
Nah, I can't.
What's it called?
No, I can't. That's it.
Mr. Goodbar?
Mr. Fortnite.
Mr. Fortnite? Three Musketeers? Yo, Three Musketeers gets a lot of hate.
Stay away from that candy.
It's not bad. I like Three Musketeers.
Just get a Charleston Chew. It's a better
The
version.
fuck
of it.
is a Charleston Chew?
You never- then don't talk.
That sounds
to me.
racist.
It's old, so it might.
It
be.
sounds
The
so
founders-
racist.
Is that a
Charleston Chew?
Come here, boy.
It sounds like tobacco.
You got a Charleston Chew in your hand.
It sounds like tobacco.
It's chewy. It's like it's like marshmallow flavored, like taffy kind of, and it's
Okay.
covered in chocolate. I think it is taffy. It might be vanilla taffy. Now I think about it, but it's a better version of Three Musketeers. Belongs in the trash.
Dude, I like Three Musketeers.
Why?
It's just a solid.
Sucks.
It's a solid. It's a solid. Can't miss. I guess. I mean, I don't never really got into like exotic, crazy candies. Like my favorite candies, M&Ms.
Oh man,
Can't go wrong with M&Ms, boy.
you can. They're boring.
Dude, I love them.
They're boring.
Small,
At least get some like
just pop
flavored
'em.
version. You know it should be illegal.
The dark
Fuck you.
chocolate ones are good.
I don't
I'm
know
a big dark
about that,
chocolate
man.
guy too.
Ugh.
I love
God.
dark chocolate.
All right, dude.
Not too dark though.
okay.
Not too dark. Because once you
Okay.
get too dark, that shit's like too too sweet. Like a good mix.
What about those like other M&Ms, like the with the caramel inside, peanut butter?
I've never really tried them. I'm not a big peanut butter guy either.
Oh,
I don't really like peanut butter.
neither is my friend John. He dies every time he has some.
Man, I don't know why he's never had any.
I don't know. He might die.
You got
Now,
the EpiPen.
So the best chocolate candy of all time is M&M.
No, I'm not saying that. Just for me, I can't. That's just
What's your favorite candy?
M&Ms.
Oh fuck, dude.
That's my favorite. Or the
That's S tier. M&Ms are S tier
for me. I know it's not
all right.
for
It is
everybody.
for you. I know. But like S tier for you is M&M.
Yes. Caramellos. You ever had caramellos?
Is that like a Rolo?
It's the you ever seen the purple bag with the yellow? It's like a chocolate and then there's caramel inside.
So it's
super gooey.
Okay, man.
Super gooey.
Super gooey.
It's good though. You get the caramel over your face.
All right. I think Heath is my favorite chocolate candy.
Dude, get
Heath or Butterfingers?
I fucking hate Heath bars.
Why?
I had one
It's
when
toffee.
I was a kid.
It's just toffee.
Oh, it's fucking. It was the worst shit I've ever tasted. I remember that specifically.
Or salted caramel Twix.
Salted.
Oh,
That
that
sounds
shit
good.
hit.
That sounds good though.
It hits. It's better than Twix.
That sounds good. Twix are good. Crunch.
Do
is
they
good.
still do left and right Twix?
Do they? I don't know. What was the whole thing with that?
It was a marketing
Just a
scheme.
marketing thing.
Yeah, now people make it like
Dumb.
political.
Of course they do. Are you left?
Twix? Tell me.
Tell me.
Tell me.
That tells me what you think about this country. That tells me all I need to know.
Oh God, that was so awkward when John brought up politics on the last episode.
I forget. What did he? What did he say?
Yeah, he was like, "I heard you like talking about politics, Jeremy."
Oh.
Out of nowhere, we were talking about nothing. I mean,
Was
that
he being
happened
serious? I thought he was
a lot.
joking. I thought
I
it was
have
a
no
joke.
fucking idea. But
No,
yeah,
I
that was
don't like
Oh
talking.
God, let's just not talk about that podcast. Actually, it was so bad.
Please, let's talk about it.
Actually, it was pretty funny. It was actually pretty funny to edit, and I think you should go watch it. It's pretty good.
I will go watch it.
It's great. Edited all the way.
How long is it? Edited?
A little under 3 hours.
Okay.
So I probably shaved like probably 20 minutes off of it.
Okay.
But most of that was like silence and people saying bad things.
People saying bad
not
things.
too bad. Not too bad. Like
Real bad.
No. Nothing you cannot say as as straight white young men can't say nothing bad.
The aftermath was bad because I got sick. Biggest annoyance. I just hate being sick. I know nobody likes being sick. I just fucking hate it. I just hate it so much.
I'd love to be sick.
It just fucks up everything. I still am kind of sick.
The last time I was sick, I got rushed to the ER.
Yeah, because you food poisoning.
I couldn't stop throwing. Yep. Fuck you, Chili's. You suck.
That's why, bro. You gotta I don't know. I guess that's why I go a little chicken tenders, man. You can't really fuck up chicken tender because
Nah, I got chicken tenders. That's what gave me food poisoning.
Did you
No,
really?
no, it was that fucking sausage. I know it was.
yeah.
It was the sausage with the cheese in it. And yeah, it mixed with all that stuff, like the street corn. It was a whole platter of stuff that they
yeah.
had. It was such a good deal. I almost got it again. I was there
Nice.
recently for the first
Were you?
time. Yeah. It was pretty horrible because she had 5,000 gift cards from work because some guy apparently goes in the store and pays in Chili's gift cards. I'm like, so I was like, yeah, what the fuck? So a funny story about that is he keeps paying in gift cards. It's like $5 ones, and everyone's like, where the fuck? I guess they just give them to all the employees, right? It's like a little sandwich shop. But we go because she had like 10 of them. It was like $60 worth or something like that. None of them worked.
None.
None of them.
Yeah, I
worked.
was gonna say
They
like.
were all used. I'm like, how fucking?
So this guy's just been scamming the fuck out.
Yes, and that's hilarious.
Does anybody check that? Like,
No,
What a guy. What a legend.
horrible business person.
What a legend.
Can I pay in Chili's gift cards? Yeah, sure, man.
That's got to be the first red flag.
Just call the cops at that point.
Like, no, you can't pay in Chili's gift cards. Do you have money?
I don't really have that right now. I don't really have it.
Paying in Chili's gift cards is crazy.
It's bad. You see the Minecraft movie trailer?
Yes, I saw the Minecraft movie trailer.
What did you think of that?
It was fucking awful. I sent it to the group chat.
Maybe we want to like die. Not all the way.
I'm Steve.
Just not allowed.
He's Steve, bro.
He's everybody else too. Why is he in every video game movie?
Was he in Mario?
Yes. He was
'Cause
Bowser.
He's a funny guy. Jack
no,
Black.
he's not.
Jack Black's just a funny, goofy,
What is he?
silly.
No, what is he? He just
silly guy.
screams.
Yeah, he does good stuff.
What does he do?
He does?
Video game movies.
He does good stuff. He does good work. He's
Jumanji, Minecraft,
Steve.
a Minecraft story,
That shit's gonna be terrible.
Mario.
Was that Jason Momoa I saw?
Yes. And he was dressed like a damn cheerleader.
Bro went from Aquaman to fucking
No, he's not even Aquaman. That doesn't even count.
Minecraft.
He's like, yeah, I'm gonna sign on for this. I thought he was gonna be Steve. That movie was like probably like 7 years in development. You know that? Some of these movies that are coming out like now are like years and years of development. Fucking, we can't make it. Let me think of a couple. Black Adam was like 15 years in the making. Did you know that?
Bombed.
It didn't bomb.
Heard it did bad.
It profited.
Really? I
Yes, it
heard
did.
it was bad though.
It was a bad movie, but it profited.
The
because of
Rock. Let me tell you about my grief with The Rock. Fuck The Rock. Okay.
Okay. He's a good guy.
He's not a good guy at all.
He's a good guy.
He's not a good guy.
He's a good guy. I like
Guys,
him.
I have to break it to you. Anyone that perceives to be that nice and that probably isn't that nice.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know the guy, so
And
probably
I'm
shake his.
talking
Would you shake his hand if he was right there?
The Rock.
Hi, I'm Dwayne.
I don't know,
And he
man.
smolders at you. Would you
I
resist?
don't know if I would shake The Rock's hand, man. He
No,
kind of
you
pissed me
give me a-
off.
Yeah, he pissed me off.
He
a little
pissed
bit.
me off big
You-
time. I
you
mean,
have
I'm
your-
more.
You have your WWE bias.
Yeah, my big wrestling. Man, I
mean,
was ready to fight.
I know him from fucking Jumanji.
I was ready to go to war.
And Black Adam.
Fuck that shit.
Why?
You
What did he
cannot-
do?
Well, here we
Get
go.
into it. Let's get into it.
Wrestling, baby. So Cody Rhodes, man. If you know, you know. Cody Rhodes is a wrestler. He had this story they've been running for about a year at the time. He had to finish his story. That was the whole big thing. So he wins the Royal Rumble. I'm kind of going super fast here. He lost the year before at WrestleMania. He lost. I watched that match. I wasn't really big into wrestling at the time, but I was like, you know what? I kind of like what they're doing with this story. They had the bloodline story going. This is Roman Reigns, by the way, who he's facing. And that's was his big storyline was the bloodline. His family's involved, so it kind of felt real, and it's like his real family. So I watched this match at WrestleMania, and it was to this day the best match I've ever watched.
Was that the one in Philadelphia?
Not in Philly. It was the year before. They were in
'Cause that one went viral.
that one went viral. Okay, so we'll get
Boom.
the year before WrestleMania. WrestleMania 39, that was to like the crowd and just watching it. It was like, damn, this is good. Like I'm really enjoying this, and how everybody was getting behind Cody. So there's a baby face and a heel. The baby face is the good guy. The heel is the bad guy. So Roman Reigns is the ultimate bad guy, and Cody Rhodes is the ultimate good guy. Like he's like, you know, he came out at the entrance with like he was shaking hands with kids. Like pause.
Still pause needed.
He has a weight belt.
Look, is
He has a weight belt. He wears a weight belt, and he would, you know, his thing is he like takes off his weight belt and he'll give it to somebody in the crowd. He gave it to this kid, who's the son of a wrestler named Brody Lee. Brody Lee passed away, so that was, you know,
emotional.
that was very
damage.
cool.
Yeah.
And then he had his kid there, his wife, and I was like, man, this is dope. And his entrance, he loses that match. And I was like, all right, because I wasn't a big Cody Rhodes fan. Because Cody Rhodes, previously, when I watched wrestling like religiously,
When you were a kid.
when I was a kid,
Yeah,
he was like a joke. He had jokey gimmicks.
I didn't even know he was around back then.
He's been in the game for a long time.
I knew his dad was big, right?
That's part of the story. His dad
Okay.
was super legendary. But his old gimmicks were real goofy. Like he had one where he had a mustache was like his gimmick. Dashing Cody Rhodes. He was like, he had a mask. It was like, it's all goofy. So you wouldn't really take him serious.
Like Dream?
Yes. Sure.
That's what the mask is!
So when he came back the year before this match, WrestleMania 39. He came back the year before at WrestleMania 38 in Dallas. He came back. That's when I really wasn't into it. Mm-hmm. So when he came back, he was this big star that he made a name for himself when he left because he got fired initially because like shit wasn't working. Like he had these goofy gimmicks. He wasn't getting over with the crowd, not getting reactions.
Yeah, that's a big thing, good or bad, right?
Good or bad, you want to get something. He wasn't really getting anything.
Yeah.
So they got rid of him, and then he kind of made a name for himself on the indies. The indies are like, you've seen those clips of those guys. Those are like the super indies, like going through fucking glass.
What, like Big AJ?
Yeah.
But no, I know you're talking about.
Those are like super low level indies. Then there's like the higher level indies. They call them like Ring of Honor.
Shit, where you bleed.
Ring of Honor and New Japan. New Japan is like, you obviously in Japan. Japan wrestling is real big. So he was kind of making a name for himself on those scenes. And then he started his own company. I don't know if you know what AEW is. Mm-mm. It's like an alternate to WWE. They try to say they're trying to compete with WWE, but they can't. It's just not. It's different.
Well, what the fuck?
I don't know.
Why would you even try that?
Because at the time WWE was really bad. That's why I wasn't watching.
Oh, okay, I get it.
2019, like 2020.
Is it still around?
AEW, yeah, they just had an event.
That's sad.
On Saturday. It's not. I know why people like it. It's not my style.
What is it? Is this violence?
It's like, fucking like dude was getting
blood.
A syringe in his fucking mouth.
All right.
Getting power bombed on the fucking cinder
not fun
blocks.
To watch. I just saw that. That's weird. Before you were here in my feed, I seen a dude get like, maybe it was that.
Was he black?
I don't remember.
The dude that got power bombed was it in a cage?
I have no idea. No, it wasn't.
Okay, well, they did a cage match. And this dude got fucking power bombed into a cinder block. They do staple guns and flamethrowers and.
Did anybody ever get pegged?
At this point, I don't look. I'm not one of the like. That's a big thing on wrestling Twitter, I guess, or like in the wrestling community is like there's big tribalistic shit.
Yeah,
like you're either one way or it's like literally like politics. It's disgusting. You're either one way or you're the other.
Oh, okay.
And there's some fans that are like middle. But anyway, so he starts this company AEW, and he's like a vice president. And he's a vice president with a bunch of other guys, a bunch of other wrestlers. So he's kind of getting bigger and bigger, and then he's this big baby face in that company. But in that company, that's more like the gritty, fucking. They don't really like the really good guy. So the fans start to turn on him. Because he's too good. He's too like that. So they start booing the shit out of this guy. He's not supposed to get booed, but they start booing. There's a clip of him. He has the weight belt.
Yeah.
He throws it into the crowd like a good guy, and they fucking throw it back in the ring. Get that shit out of here. We don't want that shit.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. Like AEW is like Philadelphia. That's how I would describe it.
Oh God. Angry drunk people
that,
who
literally
work all
that
day.
gritty fucking fuck you buddy, like that shit. So
fuck you, my daughter's tougher than you.
They start turning on him, and then there's shit happening behind the scenes that he's kind of talked about, but he leaves, he gets out of there, and he goes back to WWE, and he comes back. He's this big star, and the big thing is finish the story. The story is like winning the WWE championship, which is a championship his dad, who's a legend, who which is like, you're not even a big wrestling fan, but you know him.
I know his mom too.
Yeah, well, you know his mom now.
Lana Rhodes.
But his dad was this big legend, and as a wrestler, he could never win that big championship.
Yeah,
because whatever reason, he was never like the prototypical wrestler. Like he was fat. He was fat, out of shape.
Yeah.
If you're a wrestler, you're supposed to be, The Rock.
Yeah,
you're supposed to be
steroids. Fucking.
You're supposed to be 6'5".
Sorry, that's heroin. That's 6'5"
and jacked and fucking. You're supposed to have the look. That's a big part of it. But a part of the story was that his dad was training guys in NXT. NXT is like a developmental thing for younger wrestlers to come up. When they come up to the big show, they're ready.
The big show.
The big show, like Raw and SmackDown.
Yeah.
They're ready to go.
Yeah.
So he was training these wrestlers. One of those wrestlers was Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
So that's real. And as he's training Roman Reigns, he's telling his own son, like this is like 2015 to go back in time.
Yeah.
He's telling his own son, I don't know if this is going to work for you.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is good for you. You might have to go pursue something else. And then, so that's part of it. And then his dad eventually passes away. So that gives him that's part of the story that gives people, something to be like, oh, okay. I feel him on that because that's something that people can relate to. So getting back to the WrestleMania 38, when he comes back, has this match 39. He loses. And everybody's like, well, all right, maybe next year, right? So everybody's, getting behind this story. And then the Royal Rumble comes around. This is in January. So WrestleMania 39 is in April, the year before.
Yeah.
2024, Royal Rumble comes around. He wins it. Now, if you win the Royal Rumble, the thing is, you get the title shot.
Yeah.
At
Title
WrestleMania.
shot. Give me the money fight.
And Roman Reigns is still champion.
Yeah.
Mind you, he's been champion for 3 years, which is unheard of at this time.
Yeah.
He's been champion a long, long time.
That fucking will get stale after 3 years.
That was the
Somebody
thing.
take that away
it
from
was
it.
getting stale because he would have the same match. Like he would have his match and he would battle lose, and then one of his fucking 88 cousins would come in.
Then he fucks them, but they all just fuck him.
They all just fucking screw him.
Whoa, yeah.
He points at Roman Reigns. Like he wins the Roman, he points at Roman Reigns, and everybody's like, "Let's fucking go!" I was fucking hyped because at this point I'm invested.
What year is this?
This was earlier this year. This was January.
when it was back.
Like when we went to that restaurant Hooters.
Oh,
that was when it was. That's why I was watching. I was locked in. So at this point I'm invested in the story, and I'm like, "Let's fucking go." He's going to do this. And mind you, WrestleMania this year is in Philly. So I was like, I might go to this.
Yeah.
Because this is a big story.
Yeah.
And I'm really invested in this. But
is that the one? The one where it went viral?
Yeah, this is this year. So anyway, so he's doing this, and then The Rock shows up in February.
So funny.
The Rock shows up in February out of nowhere, mind you.
He just was done being Black Adam.
He's doing all these. This is the part that just pisses me off. He fucking shows up out of nowhere.
So funny.
And he's like, because they teased the year before this WrestleMania 39, The Rock versus Roman Reigns, because The Rock and Roman Reigns, they are real family. They are distant cousins.
For real?
Yeah, they're in the for real family.
I didn't know that.
That's what you see. The Rock's tattoo. That's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
Samoan.
Yeah.
And then Roman Reigns has his that. They're in the same kind of family.
I didn't know that. Is he going to pursue a shitty acting career?
Who knows? He could probably do it.
Fucking probably.
So The Rock, they teased they couldn't get it done the year before or whatever. So he tries to come back and do it this year. And he comes on this episode of Raw. He's like, should The Rock sit at the head of the table? And everybody's like, oh shit. And I watched it. I was like, here this motherfucker goes. And I was like, but this is Cody's thing. I thought we've been doing this all year. So from 39 to 40, the WrestleManias, this is a year-long buildup. And they're teasing it. And they're getting the fans more and more invested.
Yeah.
Like me.
Yeah. OG fans. Was it like a resurgence? Is that what it was?
So at this
Right,
point, it's getting WWE wasn't that hot in a
I know.
long time.
It was shit. I remember I'm like, what? It's still around?
Yeah.
It was
real
suddenly back.
It was back. And
Yeah.
because of this story, and this motherfucker comes back and he does that, right? Cody Rhodes wins the Royal Rumble. There's an episode of SmackDown where he's going to choose who he's going to face.
Yeah.
And him and Roman Reigns are in the ring face to face. And he's like, you know what, Roman Reigns? I'm not going to face you at WrestleMania. And I'm sitting there. I'm so invested. I'm watching this as I'm on my way to work.
Oh my
I'm
God.
sitting here.
I'm not doing this anymore.
I'm sitting here watching it. On my way to work, I'm driving. I'm looking down. I'm like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about?
Risking your life.
And I know what he's talking. I know it. I know the fate. And then the fucker's music hits. If you smell
Wait, who?
The Rock.
Oh.
This is why I was pissed.
Oh, I thought The Rock. Oh. Oh my god.
He said so. Basically, they
so
make
he swept up.
he basically makes Cody Rhodes look like a pussy.
Yeah.
Because The Rock is this big movie star, and he's got all this pull.
He is a WWE legend.
He is a legend. But
Shut up, bitch.
It's not his time, bro. He hasn't even been around. This motherfucker hasn't even been around. He just comes back and he's just like, I'm a main event WrestleMania. I'm gonna take your whole story. We're gonna throw that out,
right?
And we're gonna make money.
That's like you cast Robert Downey Jr. It's like your new villain. Yeah, fuck you.
Literally,
fuck
so you can relate. It's like literally like imagine the Avengers. They've been doing all these movies, right? They've been building up the end game.
That's exactly what I mean. We'll get into that. We'll get into that. I don't even want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. It winds me up.
But I'm saying they've been building up to end game, right? And then end game comes around and they just cast all new actors.
Fuck you. Yeah,
like, you're gonna be like, what the fuck? Like what?
Wait,
what is that?
How did they cast? How did they?
Like they just throw the whole story.
Okay,
out.
okay.
Like
that's
what
they did.
Building this story up, and
that's what they. Wait, I thought it was like
out.
a good half of the story though, because he started. It was The Rock versus Roman Reigns at that point.
It was big money, but we've been building this story for so long, and he just throws it out because he's The Rock. He has all this power.
Yeah, so much.
So basically, he comes out. He says,
Don't even say
and
that.
he makes Cody Rhodes look like a pussy.
Yeah.
And he shakes his hand. Yeah. Like, you know how The Rock does. He looks like, oh, yeah, you're doing a good thing, brother. You're doing a good thing. And you can see it on Cody's face if you watch the video. He's
is
like...
Is that like what part of that is real, though? Is that like...
That's real. That's real shit. Like,
so he for real took that away?
He for real took it away from him. Like,
I don't that's another thing.
Power shit.
I don't understand what's real and what's not. I know is there a script?
There's
or is it separate scripts that only one person knows about?
There's a script, right? There's a pretty much like a guideline you can go by. Like they kind of plan it beforehand, but you can go if you're really good.
Yeah,
you could, like
they'll write you in, right?
Yeah, they'll write you in, but you kind of can go off on your own flow. You can kind of do not whatever you want, but you can, improvise. But there's a set kind of script. There's a set outcome for a certain thing. Yeah. Like a match, like beforehand, of course. You can't just call it in the ring. Well, sometimes I do, but that's rare. But yeah, so The Rock takes this whole fucking thing away from him, and I'm pissed. And he shakes his hand, and you can see on Cody's face, and he's like, he's for real pissed.
Yeah.
He's for real, like, upset.
Yeah.
I would be. And a lot of fucking... This is a big thing, too.
A lot was riding. The hype and all that was probably
This is hype. And mind you, we're in February.
Yeah.
Or like late February. And WrestleMania's in April 1st or April 2nd or whatever. Yeah. It's like a month away.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, dude, are you like fucking kidding me?
That's whack.
And you can see on his face, he's for real upset.
Probably. I mean, it's understandable.
And they do their little face off, The Rock and Roman Reigns. And then the next, so that's on a Friday. Mm-hmm. Raw's on a Monday. That next Raw, overnight, there's this thing called We Want Cody. It's like a hashtag. Mm-hmm. And the fans are going ballistic.
Okay.
And it's like a movement. And they had all these signs like on the Raw.
Yeah.
Supporting Cody. And like, I think I posted on my story because I thought it was dope. It was like him and he was like looking out. And it was just the whole crowd. It was like a sea of signs.
Damn.
And they start chanting. And they're chanting Rocky sucks. Which was a big thing when The Rock back in the day when he first came up.
I know about that.
Rocky sucks. Rocky sucks. And it's like, dude, this is crazy. So pretty much the fans get this match turned back in Cody Rhodes' favor.
Yeah.
They pretty much...
The fans have a lot of power, seems.
It's in WWE, that's pretty much... They have all the power, pretty much.
I wish my shit was like that.
Yeah, you can't. Because WWE's live and everything, so...
It's like a play, kind of.
Yeah.
Kind of, right?
You can...
I mean, there's you can improvise. Like, people improvise in plays all the time.
There's story and... The AEW shit I'm talking about, there's not a lot of story. It's more action.
Just kill somebody.
It's more action.
Just kill somebody.
Literally.
Saw their nuts off in front of them.
Throw them off fucking...
Yeah, put Nutella all over their belly button. Dude, they were trying to eat it out.
It's just not
and
my
style. Punch them. And you punch them.
You do whatever the fuck you want.
Do whatever you want.
Staple guns, fucking
regular gun,
barbed wire,
explosives,
knives,
Minecraft Let's Plays. You could do whatever.
Boxing gloves, flaming
Butt
shoes.
Plug.
The Rizzler.
But he's there.
Anyways, so the fans get it turned in Cody's favor, and there was a documentary that came out after WrestleMania, and The Rock is in it, and he's like, it was pretty much my choice.
Oh.
It was my choice.
Why do people keep letting him make choices? They need to stop.
It was pretty much my choice. Like,
yeah.
And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give it back to the people because I'm the people's champion. That was his whole shtick.
I'm a fucking tool.
And it's like, dude, I watched that doc. I was like, bro, this motherfucker, here he goes. But they basically get it turned, and The Rock becomes a bad guy.
I hate his attitude.
He's so annoying. Even though the bad guy gimmick he did was fucking tremendous.
Yeah, it worked because he is a bad guy.
He's a bad guy. But it was fucking tremendous, bro. It fit so perfectly. It honestly made the story even better. But yeah, so at WrestleMania 40, Cody Rhodes, long story short, he fucking wins the belt. And everybody's going ballistic.
Yeah.
The fucking ring announcer's crying. Yeah. John was crying.
Was he?
He was tearing up.
John who?
Like, that shit was emotional.
Our John?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
When we watched it all together.
Damn.
And he wasn't even big into it like I was. So yeah, it was just dope.
He'll cry over anything.
Yeah, he will. When you get a little bit of drinking.
Okay.
Anyways.
I don't know. He was kind of pissed, but anyway, yeah.
He's either mad or he's sad.
All right. Anyway, yeah, that's how he is.
But yeah, he wins the belt. He finishes the story. It's a big thing, and The Rock gets shit on, and I was so happy about that.
Good. I mean, that's normally how it ends up, right? He thinks he has power, and then he just gets shits on.
The people. This is a rare instance where the people can.
How did John Cena play into that?
That was basically like
what the hell? It was just like All-Star night there. Like
everybody came out. That was the big thing of that match. It was like nobody gave a fuck about that because Cody. It was like the Avengers. Yeah. That was kind of like the baseline story they were going. It was like the ultimate. If like Thanos was Roman Reigns.
Okay, and then you have
the Avengers.
Yeah,
Cody Rhodes,
the big three. Yeah.
John Cena and like all that.
God, I hate how you just think it's Avengers for me.
I know, but I'm saying
I know you're drawing like similarities.
How they're trying to. That was like how they were trying to do it. That was what they called it Endgame. Like that was a big.
Okay, like the end of the end of that story. The end of a story.
Yeah. So that was how John Cena's had matches with Roman Reigns and The Rock.
I swear that movie ruined all endings for everything. Like, everything's got to be the biggest thing ever now.
But it worked though because that was like the biggest. That was saw it was getting like that reached you.
What?
Like a casual viewer.
Yeah. No, I
didn't watch it all.
Like straight up wasn't interested.
Yeah.
And I got that in my feed for
and it reached because it was that big. It reached. That was the whole
ridiculous.
Point of it. Yeah.
And UFC got a block of that cheddar cheese, right? Because they have
they're the same Endeavor TKO.
Yeah. That is ridiculous. Yeah. That they're raking in that much cash. It's got to be billions.
They're about to make more.
I swear it's got to be billions. You think?
Bank.
Yeah.
Because the deal is like they just had a Netflix deal, WWE with.
Does that have anything to do with the Netflix deal that the boxing stuff?
Maybe, I don't know. I don't think boxing's in Endeavor.
That's gonna end. That is a lose-lose situation.
Boxing's in a tough spot.
No. The Mike Tyson Jake Paul Netflix fight.
Oh, that's on Netflix?
It's gonna be free on Netflix. Like if you have Netflix, you can just watch.
It's not on like a paper.
I'll tell you what's gonna happen with that. If he wins, he's an asshole.
Who?
Jake. If Jake wins, he's an asshole.
Dude, that shit
beat the shit out of.
That shit is so dumb.
An old lad. He's 60 years old. Why is he? I mean, he wants to do it. It's a professional fight too. Is the crazy part?
Is it really? It's not an exhibition.
No, it's a professional fight.
Okay, dude.
so
it's gonna count on his record.
Yes, Mike Tyson. I don't know that training footage is pretty crazy. He's moving like that at 60 years old.
Mike Tyson's a freak.
Yeah, he is. He's
fucking freak.
That's a real New Yorker. That's a real New Yorker.
That's a real scary.
No, he's a tiger. He's a human tiger.
Like that's a real scary individual.
I think. No, yeah. Like that's some dude. He definitely drinks at the Salty Spittoon every single. No,
Mike Tyson would literally fucking kill.
Like I think if he wanted to, he could kill like 10 people with his hands.
And then everybody starts talking about like, I just don't want to fight because I don't want that monster to come back out.
But we're talking aura, dude. That picture of him when he bit off his ear,
Yeah.
surrounded by the police.
Dude's crazy.
Dude,
It's a real
that
scary
picture.
guy.
I just want to get a giant. I just want that to be the background. I just want that to be the background.
I
That's
always
a
like the
crazy
Muhammad Ali
image.
one. I have
Yeah.
it on my shirt. The shirt I have.
Oh my god.
an iconic
Maybe I should
photo.
get a shirt of Mike Tyson fighting the goddamn police enforcement. Where was that? That was in Atlantic City, right? Do they have that in Atlantic City?
I don't remember. I don't know.
Probably was Atlantic City. It was the 80s. It was 80 what?
Nah, the 80s. No, that wasn't the 80s. Mike Tyson, George Foreman. That
Oh
was
yeah,
90s.
yeah. Sorry. Yeah. The 90s, late 90s?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was like Tyson's prime.
Yeah. Where
Yeah,
he would
Jake
kill
Paul,
somebody fresh out of prison.
And he was fucking ripped.
Oh man.
Had that prison diet and lifting weights.
But yeah.
I don't want to see Jake Paul versus. I'm being honest.
I mean, are you interested to see what's going to happen, though? I mean, I know what's going to happen. If Jake wins, he's an asshole for beating up a 60-year-old legend.
Or it's fixed.
If he loses, how is it? You really think his fights are fixed?
Dog, that Tyron Woodley one was fucking stupid.
It was questionable,
bro.
but
He's guys.
Tyron Woodley.
Tyron Woodley's a professional
A UFC legend.
former
Yeah, yeah.
UFC champion, by the way. Former UFC welterweight champion,
Exactly.
an actual freak of nature. Tyron Woodley.
Yeah.
Bro, I mean,
I've seen his highlight reel. Yeah.
dog, he's
Yeah.
fucking, his legs are the size of my fucking face. Like dude, it's crazy.
Yeah.
And he's sitting there like,
He's
no
trying
guard,
to,
no guard up.
Idiot.
And
yeah.
Jake Paul's fucking, boom. Come on, bro.
Good night. He's
Come
like,
on, bro. Take it. Some people look, I'm just saying, he's out of the UFC at that time.
all right. And it's a different sport,
They can pay
right?
him to take a dive. That's happened. People get paid to take a dive.
That's so illegal, though.
They used to do that shit in Pride.
How you?
You know what Pride is? That's like an
No.
old school Japan,
Might
mixed
have heard
martial
of it.
arts.
Oh,
Yeah, you could do whatever the fuck you wanted in that shit.
okay.
You can kick people while they're down, soccer kick them.
That's not good.
No, but they would pay people to take dives all the time.
What year was this? Like early 2000s?
This is early 2000s, like 90s. Some UFC guys, you know Rampage Jackson?
Yeah.
He used to fight in Pride. He power palmed the motherfucker.
UFC used to have a lot less rules, too, back then. So it was like kind of like, I mean, it's not the same, but like, you used to be able
Yeah.
to kick dudes in the nuts.
Pride was like you could do whatever the fuck you wanted to do. It was literally a street fight. You could just fucking kick motherfuckers. You could fucking whatever.
But yeah, you think Mike Tyson would fake a fight?
I don't think.
I think he has too much care about the sport.
I don't know, man.
And
He's
Jake
60
Paul-
years old.
Jake Paul is a fraud. He's a fucking fraud. He's one of the fakest people ever. Him and his brother. Which is ironic because KSI versus Logan Paul got me into all of this.
Are you serious?
Yes.
That's crazy.
I didn't watch anything before
That's
that.
crazy.
I was like, damn, that's actually crazy. But yeah, I had no interest before that. I saw that. He's like, because I actually did like his content back in the day, not the one where he like just filmed dead people for view. Like
Impulsive.
he did.
Did you watch the Hulk Hogan? It's funny.
Nope.
I was talking about
Intolerable
Hulk
podcast.
Hogan.
I can't.
gotta watch
I can't. It's
You have to
intolerable.
watch it. You have to because
I
was talking about Hulk Hogan and all that bullshit he would say.
Yeah.
It's in prime example on that podcast.
Yeah.
It's fucking hilarious. Yeah, brother.
I'm not gonna lie. I watched the first 30 seconds, and Logan's voice just irritates me now. I
haven't even
dude,
watched
Shut the
it.
fuck up, dude.
I wanna watch it,
He's
though.
such a nothing burger. He literally he says the most basic shit ever, and I swear he doesn't know what he's talking about half the time on the podcast. He sits quiet, or he just doesn't know what he's talking about, and he just sounds. Oh my god, dude.
What's
He
up,
just-
bro?
No, it's like he tries to play this like boomer persona, like oh, what is that? What is this, dude? I'm new to this. And the way him and Jake both describe other people as this human. Have you ever noticed that?
I don't even.
I listened to enough of it to the point where I was pissed off. I'm done. It's like, I want to know what makes another human tick.
Listen, I can never listen to Jake Paul speak.
Just shut your bitch ass up, Jacob.
Jake Paul.
I would beat the shit out of him.
Every
right
time
here.
I've listened to him speak on like a podcast or something,
I
he
know.
talks like a fucking idiot. No offense.
No, he was.
He literally talks like an
Like, we know what grades he got in high school by the way he talks. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's how literally like
It's kind of like me when I don't get a lot of sleep. That's
Literally.
yeah, literally, it's like that.
It's fucking unbearable.
Yeah, or when I'm drunk. That's
Boxer,
me.
by
That's
the way.
Jake. Yeah, he gets hit in the head a lot.
Just didn't he beat Mike Perry? What was that?
Didn't he like rap on YouTube with a bunch of white people?
Yeah, it's
didn't he
every
do
day,
that
bro,
too?
with the Disney Channel flow.
Not even that.
On YouTube. Why do I know the lyrics to that? That's bad.
Because it's one of the most viewed rap videos on YouTube. Did you know that?
I'm sure it is.
It is.
How many views?
A lot. He made another.
It's every day, bro.
He made a bunch of bangers.
Imagine
My teacher never taught me that. How to make a Lambo rap.
Little Tay.
Yeah. That's a great song, actually.
My teacher never taught me that.
I love you, big bro. I love you, big bro. This is gonna get copyright claim now because like I could just sound like an idiot and sing that, and it's Jake Paul.
You just made me sad.
Well, I love you, big bro.
Big bro.
That's a huge song. After his brother had sex with his girlfriend, power move, by the way. Power move. Shame it's fake. It's WWE right there.
WWE right
Full
there.
circle. He's in
Full
WWE.
circle. Now he's in it. Now he's one of the best wrestlers
Of all time. You're
in the
about to say
world.
it.
In the world. Dead
Of all
ass.
time? Of all time?
No, not even close.
Top 50?
Not even close. Not enough experience. But he is really fucking good.
Is he entertaining?
He's super entertaining. He just did a thing. We watched the match at SummerSlam he had.
Did he Gorilla Glue Prime to his hand?
They literally have a whole Prime station.
I actually like Prime.
I don't know, man. I haven't had Prime in a long time.
I like the taste of it. But I know it's crap. It's candy juice. Like, I'd rather have Gatorade if I'm going to get, like, hot or water. Oh, God forbid. God forbid. Number one hydration beverage in the world. Don't drink water. Only drink Prime. I've actually glued this bottle directly to my hand.
I see all the Prime ripoffs. Those are funny. Slime. I think Messi had one. Messi had a drink.
Oh, yeah.
It looks just like it.
It doesn't look just like it. It looks eerily similar to it.
It's so crazy.
It's just whatever his brand name is in big black letters, and there's like different color bottles. It's the same idea. It doesn't look like it.
It's the same idea though.
Did he use the same bottle too? Was that like a thing?
Who, Messi?
Yeah,
I think so. I don't know.
So maybe
I
that's
saw it like one time.
Yeah. KSI doesn't talk about Prime anymore. He's
not?
too embarrassed. He doesn't mention it.
It's a big.
It's hilarious.
It's big.
It's not that. You think?
Yes.
Does it go fast like it used to?
It goes fast. It goes fast.
For real?
It does, yeah.
Wow. I didn't know that. I thought they were struggling to sell.
Nah. You know how many
to
kids are
Gatorade?
buying that shit?
Yeah, kids. Like, I mean, it's candy. Kids like candy.
I don't know.
And Logan Paul.
It's coconut water, bro.
Oh,
Trust.
coconut water tastes like shit. There's no way there's 10% coconut water in that
10%
thing.
coconut water, bro.
Yeah, right.
Come on. I wanted the athlete editions that I've seen, but I've never
rare.
seen them.
They're rare. You have to like order them.
Yeah, no, I'm good
It's
on
ridiculous. I found the Aaron Judge one.
that. Dude, that one's pretty cool.
It's in Sunoco. I don't even have it.
I would have saved the bottle.
I have it.
Do you?
It's at her house, yeah.
Yeah, that's dope. I would have saved the bottle. Just like that. I used to save bottles.
I thought it was funny that nothing on there says Yankees or anything. That's hilarious.
Just says
They
Aaron
want
Judge.
nothing to do with him. Yeah, it does. With the Yankee stripes. It's
Dope.
hilarious. They want nothing to do with it.
Well, because he's not sponsored by.
I know. And they're not putting a giant Prime sign.
They're not sponsored by the Yankees.
I'm pretty sure there is a Prime sign at the Dodger Stadium though.
Is there?
Yes, they're sponsored.
They probably sell it there.
Yeah, they definitely do. Yeah. Definitely. They probably sell it at every UFC event.
At
They're still
Madison
sponsored, right?
Square. Yeah, they're still sponsored.
Oh God, that didn't age well. I know. Like I swear, it doesn't sell as much as it used to.
It sells. It's like I mean I don't know.
What,
to me
like-
it sells. At least from what I see.
It used to go like fast.
Well,
Like,
yeah,
used
'cause
to
it was
instantly
rare.
Go. Yeah,
It was rare. I remember when I first saw it, I was like, dude, look,
Whoa.
Prime.
It's Prime. It was like seeing a fucking like,
shit, it's
dinosaur.
Prime.
It's Prime. I like Prime.
I like Prime, but I want to try this. I want to try Prime. I want to try all the flavors.
It's candy.
I think I've had every flavor except, I haven't had every flavor, but like every flavor except the
Some of
fucking
them are
X
shit.
ones and
That's just the blue and pink.
like the
Flavors.
glowberry shit. And the
Glowberry.
banana.
John said it tastes like apple, but really tastes like apple.
Yeah, I don't know. The energy ones, I never had Prime Energy.
What? Well, it's just like crap energy
I
drinks.
don't want that shit.
It's not good.
Or they got sued.
I have them all right there. I have all the cans right there. I have every single one right there, except for the ones that you like can't find, and it's like $100. You need to relax with them eyes. Like you're on camera right now. It's crazy.
He's got all the bottles of Prime.
Yeah, I have all the bottles. It's because I love it. Okay, it tastes good.
I love it.
And whenever I see one, I just got to pick it up. But when I pick it up and I buy it, I never buy it again.
Love it.
But yeah, I used to hunt that shit down.
I don't know. I was like always kind of looking for it, but I don't know. Like when I saw it, I was like, oh, let me try this. Let me try this. Then when they started putting it in Wawa, I was like, I'm gonna have it every day.
I'm not. I did, and it became embarrassing to drink.
That's the thing with it, though.
I'm a grown man.
It's like a
can't be seen with that.
It feels like a kid's drink or something.
Essentially it's like
Yeah.
an iPad kid drink.
It's really not supposed to be. It's not how they're meant to be, but that's kind of like the aura.
That's what they made it. Yeah, it's like
got.
you're.
It's like you're
That guy's
fucking,
drinking Prime.
Look at that little pussy drinking Prime.
I have drank it at work, and these Mexican guys came up to me, and they're like, "What are you drinking, man?
What are you drinking,
Are
man?
you serious?"
Jalitos.
And they stabbed me. They shivved me.
Cartel.
But yeah, back to WWE. That's actually, I think it's pretty interesting. I've actually grown very fond of John Cena because of his connection to Peacemaker.
Peacemaker, yeah.
That's a damn good television show. Seriously.
Yeah, he's a really good actor.
Have you ever seen? He is a very good actor.
He's a really good actor.
Yeah, I don't know why that is. He was directed by one of the best directors in the
That's
world.
true.
Do you know who that is?
Mr. Gunn.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know he was on the Epstein list? Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
That's wild, right? That's a really
that nobody gives
it's a really specific name.
yes, and nobody gives a shit.
It's weird.
A lot
no
of
one
that
talks
shit,
about that.
A lot of shit got like fucking swept under the rug.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
So you think Jeffrey killed himself?
No. That's obvious.
No?
That's so obvious.
Yeah.
That's so obvious. I remember that was a big thing in school though when it happened.
Hilarious.
In street law.
I had no idea about it. I
We
was
had-
so blissfully unaware.
Dude, these two like super political fucking they cared about that shit.
You can say their names. I'll blur
I'm
it.
not gonna say their names.
I'll just blur it. Just say it.
I don't because you don't even know them.
It's so easy to blur. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they would write on the fucking whiteboard Epstein didn't kill himself.
He probably did.
It's 7 a.m.
Okay. I used to think that a lot in school. It's 7 a.m. What are we doing here?
Please.
What are we doing here?
I don't give a fuck.
Like some people will come in like 100% energy.
Literally.
I'm good.
No,
I'm
literally.
good. Guys, guess what? 4
TikTok, 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 TikTok. Come on. TikTok, come on, guys. Where's the energy, guys? Come on. Get up.
Oh my god.
Get up! I'm on wake up! I'm on 55 espressos. Come on, get up. Starbucks.
God.
My dude.
God damn.
Please. I mean, I didn't. Homecoming bird! I wasn't the most energetic guy.
No,
But dog.
I'm not an early bird at all.
Chill
I
out.
would just sleep in class, and I wouldn't give a fuck what was on the smart board.
Chill out, bro.
Oh, you remember our opening morning show? I don't want to say that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, I made one.
You made one?
Yeah.
You directed one or whatever?
No, I made one. It was like a class we had to do, and I made like a shallot sunrise.
What was it?
Hella embarrassing. It's probably still up. Maybe not.
They private it all.
Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God.
Except, which is it's stupid because they privated every video except like the 2018 class senior video.
I hate them.
Like, damn, bro, what happened to the other classes?
They don't-
I want to watch ours.
They clearly have some kind of favoritism.
I want to watch ours. I think ours was like emotional.
What? I don't even remember ours.
I think we were in the auditorium. I
It's
don't remember it
fucking
either.
Terrible. Oh, they showed it to us. Like
Yeah.
they forced us to watch it.
Yeah, I don't remember it though.
We barely had a senior year. Barely. I was at
wasn't there.
McDonald's at 10:30 in the morning during my senior year. Yeah.
I was at home.
Mr. Fantini, are you still on the call? Yeah. Can I get
Can I get 2 McGriddles and a hash brown? With
What'd you say?
Yeah, I was
Supposed to be reading Macbeth.
Oh God.
No. No one would read that shit.
I literally don't even remember senior year.
I don't remember junior year. That's more of a faded year.
That's a fucking. That junior year was like COVID,
didn't exist.
right?
We had 2 semesters,
Like prime COVID.
and then the semester just changed. Like, wait, no, there were 2 halves in the year, right? And that's when our classes
I
would
think
change.
semester 2 was when COVID hit, right?
We were like a week in to our new classes.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, because I remember.
I was pumped. I'm like, I actually like my new classes.
Yeah.
Guess what? You don't get to talk to anybody.
Go home, buddy.
We had a pretty. I think we got lucky with the timing of
Us?
our school year. Yeah, we didn't get robbed of our senior year,
No,
but we
didn't get a senior trip. We didn't get a good one. We didn't get the one.
Yeah, we didn't get Disney
That
World.
we.
did we?
I think we're the only class that didn't get it.
No, the fucking
The
year.
year. No, the year before they got it. They got it in time. I think.
No. What?
I think so.
The ones that are a year older than us?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they
No
got
way.
it in time
How?
because
It hit in like March. Why would they take
I
their
don't
senior
remember.
trip in March? I think they got fucked.
did they?
I think they didn't have a senior trip.
I don't think they did. Maybe.
I don't think they had one.
'Cause
I'm not sure.
No.
I'm not sure. It
I'm
doesn't
not-
matter.
I know we didn't get ours. I know we didn't.
We got fucking Hershey
Hershey
Park,
Park.
Pennsylvania. I was a good park. It was a day trip.
Oh my gosh! Man.
What's up, guys? Literally every single class, we got to go to Disney World. We got to hang out with Mickey Mouse all day. You get to do whatever
Hershey
you want.
Park.
Piss off. Yeah, guess what? We're gonna go make friends with chocolate in a roller coaster park. How do you like that? How do you like
That was
those
when
apples?
I just didn't. I'd never been on a real roller coaster like that.
Did you go on any?
I was bag holder that day. And fucking my arch
Bag
nemesis
holder.
was following us around the whole fucking. He just spawned in. He just was with us.
I remember we celebrated when he left us.
God, that was
It was pretty hilarious.
great. I remember the log flume getting soaked twice.
You went on that?
Hell yeah, I went on that.
Was it bad?
It was great.
Would you go on? That's how all roller coasters are.
The fucking we went
drop.
to Six Flags. I went on all of them.
I really don't even remember that.
You don't?
That year I went to Six Flags like 10 times,
You did. You went a lot.
and I didn't go any times this year.
I'm
I
done
went
with
0
this shit.
times.
I'm done with this shit.
I might not go next year either. I need a break. The 10 times.
I went on like everything though.
it's pretty good.
I don't know. I'm not a big roller coaster guy.
That's the one we went with Mac Gear, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yes. Yeah. We went with Matt.
He's like, I like roller coasters now. I like them.
and John was.
I have a picture. I literally have a picture, a Polaroid of him face down on the fucking picnic table.
That was when you guys like went over John's and fucking.
Yeah, that's when they
Kinda pre-gamed
ruined
it.
They ruined my weekend.
You guys kind of pre-gamed it. A
I
little
finished
bit.
work and John's like, "Oh, you want to grab food or something? You want to grab food?" And then he pulls up next to me at this shitty diner he picked out. I'm like, "Why the fuck does he want me to go to a diner? I
I
don't want
like
to go to
diners.
this."
I love diners.
It was or I'll censor that. You'll censor that. Yeah, just say it again.
I mean, shit.
It was terrible.
Damn. Why?
This is musty in there. I don't like atmospheres. Like where we ate the other night, that was the worst environment possible.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't that
Yeah, it
bad.
was. And then Santos was low key in love with the waitress, but
Was it really?
yeah, drooling.
Shit, she wasn't bad.
No, she was. No dice.
No dice.
No dice.
She wasn't bad.
No, she was bad. One magnet and it's over. Right to her face.
All right. Well, look. Can I get a diamond tester?
But yeah, he pulled up right next to me, and Mac Ear, which is like my childhood friend since I was like 8, he was just there. He lives like very far away.
Oh yeah, he surprised you.
Yep. it
Oh,
was
I remember
fucked
he
up.
was telling me about
It's
that.
fucked up. I'm like, dude, I have to go home and do stuff.
Oh,
What do you want me to
dude,
do?
I remember that. He remember telling me about. Don't tell Joe. Don't tell Joe. I was like, okay, I won't.
So silly. What a silly time.
He just pulled up with him.
So silly.
Then you guys fucking like pregame fucking the night before.
We got drunk.
Yeah.
But I don't drink a lot.
No, I don't drink a lot though.
I don't. As much as other people do, I don't.
No.
Like
well,
the last
I mean, that's kind
podcast,
of hard to do.
like the last podcast, like I'm 21 years old.
Yeah.
A lot of people drink
do it
heavy right away as soon as they turn 21.
every day.
I heard most people, like I have a bunch of coworkers that said once they turned 21, there was like a good 3-month period where they would drink like every weekend. Which is not
How
healthy.
do you want to do that?
I don't know.
I
It's
don't
like you don't
see
remember your weekend. It's fun in the moment,
Typical Sunday,
but I don't like the
being
feeling of-
hungover.
Yeah, great. I need to do it.
edgy? Am I edgy?
Say you're at the bar. He couldn't think of any other place.
I'm at the bar.
Say, you think you're at the bar and someone calls you stupid. What do you do?
So you're at the bar. Someone calls you a little kid.
He couldn't think of any other setting. Where else am I going to be? Where? I don't know. Maybe somewhere else.
I don't know, dude. Maybe like an actual setting.
But dude, what? Well, I'm done talking. Get the fuck out. Nah, but what were we talking about?
The bar. Drinking.
Oh fuck. Oh yeah, 21.
21.
I really don't drink a lot. Like I feel like it's gonna sound like I'm compensating for the last weekend. I haven't drank like that in like probably 8 months.
Dude, I didn't even
like
feel
that.
like you had that much.
I had like 5. Like what were they? Sunny.
Really?
Yeah.
Surfsides.
5 or 6 of them.
I had 2. New high.
Were you fine?
You know, I felt fine, but I could tell like a little bit. My head was hurting a little bit.
Yeah, that probably would happen if you have no like exposure.
Yeah,
I'm not an
I was a
expert.
little lightheaded. I was like,
I don't want to sound
ew.
like a jackass.
No,
Like John
I mean,
will
I
tell
just
you your
don't.
fucking diagnostics because he's a pro.
Yeah, I don't really give a fuck about all that shit.
Yeah, it tastes like Capri Sun, dude. Just drink it in your free
Dude,
time.
you're a fucking pussy, dude. Like, okay. Like that dude at the shore.
Who? What guy?
The dude doesn't pay you your money.
Oh,
When I went
my
down
favorite
there.
guy.
Like,
he's
I
a
guess
good
you
guy.
said he called me like a bitch or something like that because I wasn't drinking.
He's homeless.
Good.
It's gonna be.
Good.
I don't want to talk about him.
I wouldn't either. Get you fired up.
Yeah,
That would get me fired up.
I'm not mad about it anymore.
Yeah, that's true. You probably, yeah, all right, that's what it is at this point.
I had a dude scam me like $300 like 3
I told
years
you, but
ago
we could go
now.
down there and get it from All Black.
Okay, now you just ruined all chances of that happening.
Nah.
It's getting cut. It's getting cut.
Never see it.
How did we? I keep wanting to bring up John Cena, but I forget how we segued all the way into getting drunk and then Six Flags and then Hershey Park and then senior trips.
John Cena, my
And then
actual
COVID.
childhood hero.
What? Wow.
No,
Really?
he's for real. No, for real shit.
I don't know who. Like, are you talking celebrity?
No, he was just like he was like my role model. Not to be like,
Wasn't he like in and out of like being the bad guy, good guy role?
he was kind of bad guy, good guy when he first started, but then when it hit like 2007, he was just straight good guy.
2007.
Yeah.
That's a crazy year.
He was just straight good guy, and that was the big thing with him. He was too good, so the fans would turn on him.
Yeah.
But he never switched. He never became the heel.
now
was
he's playing Peacemaker.
Now he's playing. Now he can do whatever.
That's how we. And I was like, he's being directed by.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But he was the ultimate good guy. Like, and for me, not having a father. This is real though. This is
Yeah.
This is real.
You could talk about that stuff.
because not having a father, it's like you obviously look for
yeah.
somewhere, and I love wrestling, so he was the ultimate role model. He was the ultimate good guy, did everything the right way, worked hard, hustle, loyalty, respect.
Yeah.
That meant something to me. That even applies, like, not to sound corny, but that
Yeah.
like applies to me now.
A lot of media
lot of it.
applies to everyone's life.
Yeah. So that was like my role model growing up. And that's why I say, like, if I can meet one celebrity, who would it be? It was always
I think for me, John Cena would be up there too.
it was John Cena's my
He's
number
such
one.
a nice guy.
He's like,
in
and
anything.
it's not fake though. It's not a fake.
It's a character, but it's who
It's
he is.
really
also.
who he is. Like, that's for
pretty
real. And
crazy.
everybody says that. And it's
That's
not-
why he doesn't get bullied for his bald spot.
Yeah. No. The only thing sometimes I'm like, John, what the? He's like, he's never had like a kid or anything. Like,
He's a really funny guy too.
He
He's
is
so
funny.
funny. He's so funny. Have you seen Peacemaker?
I've watched clips of it.
You can just watch it by itself.
Really?
And it's good. It does fine.
Are they doing another season of it?
Yep. So right now DC is in this weird awkward spot in the movies where they're doing a universe shift. But Peacemaker is in the old dog shit universe, like the Batman versus Superman. It's the same universe. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's that same Ben Affleck Batman.
So does Pattinson have his own universe now? Is that how that's
Pattinson, I believe they gave Robert Pattinson. That's his Batman nickname. Did you know that?
Robert Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson, yeah. Yeah.
Go.
Batfleck.
Love that movie.
We got, I don't know.
Christian Bat.
That sucks.
Christian Bat Bale.
That sucks.
He's just Christian Bale.
Let's just say Batman has to be a full. I guess it can. I mean, I guess we could talk about it. I'll talk about it again if we talk about it, though.
I would too, but
I would talk about most superheroes in detail. But DC is going through an awkward phase right now where it's like going. They have this failed universe that they loosely ended, and every time DC has a failed universe, it always ends with the Flash going back and resetting the timeline. Because that's like his only comic book story that's like famous.
Okay.
Have you heard of Flashpoint?
no.
Poorly adapted in the movie. You knew the movie The Flash came out, right?
Yeah, was that before? Like, was Justice League was that like the ending of it?
No. Okay, we're getting deep now.
Because I know that was a big movie, and it's like fucking what, 4 fucking.
The original cut was 2 hours long.
Jesus. But what's the long one? The super long one?
The Zack Snyder's Justice League was 4 hours long.
Jesus Christ.
Divided into 6 chapters, and that's probably the best thing they've made.
Like, I thought that was like the end kind of deal.
It was the beginning.
Oh, great.
So that was the beginning. That was Zack Snyder's vision, who doesn't understand his characters, by the way. But by itself, it's like a good.
I heard
good.
it's not bad. You told me it's not bad.
He doesn't understand Batman. He doesn't understand Superman. He did in Man of Steel, which is the first like Superman since Christopher Reeve.
Yeah, with Henry Cavill.
Henry Cavill got dealt a bad hand. In that first movie, he was like, they were messing with the idea that Superman, because they've gotten Superman dead wrong since that movie. Superman is supposed to be like this person, like John Cena, like this funny guy.
They used to call John Cena
jokes.
Super Cena. That was his nickname.
It's Superman.
Yeah,
Superman. What was this guy who did right all the time?
Everything
he had a
right.
dog. He lost everything, but he regained the same thing, like with his Earth family. He's an American from Kansas. So
Right.
He's like DC's Captain America, kind of.
super. Yeah,
He's like the superhero, and they turned him into this darker. Like, it's so weird. That's like making Batman jokey, which can be done.
isn't Batman in that? Like, he was like killing motherfuckers and
Dude,
shooting
Batman
guns.
shot a gun at.
Yeah.
Dude, he lit. I don't even. We'll get there. We'll get there.
shooting guns and shit.
Superman.
RPG!
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good, man.
Oh,
That's Batman.
it's bad. But Superman would like beat people. It would be violent, and he had to end up killing the last of his kind. Which Superman, he will do everything. He does kill, but he tries very hard to not
Yeah, not
kill.
to. Yeah.
Yeah. And Batman, the whole thing was like they have to fight, but in the comics, which is the comic I gave you, that's what it was based on.
Okay.
I'm telling you right now, that's the only comic Zack Snyder picked up. It's the only one. He's like, this is fucking dope.
This is fucking dope.
And he did whatever he wanted.
I
Batman,
feel like his shit was more like action,
well,
like just shock value, fucking
it was shot. They made Batman say fuck in the Snyder cut.
dark, gritty, fucking.
I love the Snyder cut. Don't get that twisted. That movie is. I don't know what I'll get to that in a minute, but Batman in Batman v Superman was the worst adaptation of Batman, worse than Tim Burton's Batman, which was fine.
Isn't that like the goofy?
He killed.
The goofy Tim Burton's
It's
like
not
that?
goofy. It's serious.
Oh.
Tim Burton was Michael Keaton's Batman.
Okay.
That was the one with the rubber, rubber, everything.
Okay, that's okay.
You're thinking of Adam West.
Yeah,
That was a comedy show.
yeah, that was yeah.
But that Batman was so dark and gritty to the point where he would take the Batmobile, like shoot a grapple onto this guy's car and drag the car. It would fucking blow up. Everybody's dead. It doesn't matter.
Everybody's dead.
50% of Batman's character is he will not repeat the mistakes of his past. And oddly enough, that is loosely in that comic book. I won't spoil what happens in that comic book because you haven't read it yet. And when you don't read it, it like the words hit hard. But I'll say one line that like kind of like sits with me, like as the character of Batman. That's the only like part of that comic that he read, which was The Dark Knight, The Dark Knight Returns. He tells the Joker, "All the people I've murdered by letting you live," which is a tough
line.
It's tough, like not like it's cool, but like that's very true. Like probably thousands of people dead, technically by the Joker's hand, but like I'm sure those deaths live in Bruce's head. But that's the only line in that book that it was based on, and he just doesn't matter. He shoots guns. He has a gun. He like has these nightmares where he like kills people with a scar H. With a scar H.
Broke out the gold scar?
Yes. He was gunning motherfuckers down with a scar H in a Batman movie.
That's why I never got into that kind of, because I just didn't feel.
The idea of it is it was a dream, but Batman wouldn't even dream of using a gun. That's not the same character as the source material.
Because I know in the game, there's a thing where he's hallucinating and he shoots like Joker's behind him. And I think it's in Arkham Knight. He's like Joker's behind him when Batman's like, got all that shit in him.
Yeah.
And he shoots somebody. Like he shoots the Joker with that pistol. That was like okay. Like
he like the character of Batman,
hallucinating.
he'll freak out when he holds a gun.
Yeah.
He'll freak out.
Yeah.
Because he'll be 10 years old again.
Yeah.
That's how it is.
Yeah, it's like
That's
trauma.
how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God,
Yeah.
you can't pick up a gun.
Yeah, it's trauma shit. So.
Most of that stuff is the best. I love it. It's such a deep character. I could talk about it seriously
Really?
for like
Yeah.
10 hours. I don't know if I have the breath for that, but I really could.
That's how I was like with the Cody Rhodes shit. I was like,
And I could do that with a lot of characters. There's a lot of deep comic book characters like that. So, and then we go on to this Justice League movie, right? They see the success of the Avengers and all that. It's like, oh, we got to team up these people. So far, we got a Wonder Woman tease. We have a shitty Batman and an okay Superman. Now, what they did is like, oh, the Aquaman exists now. Oh, the Flash exists. Let's put him in a 2-hour movie. Let's get the guy who directed the Avengers and we'll make a 2-hour movie. Just like fart jokes and like, it's like colorful, like mad. That's not what DC is. Stan Lee said Marvel is what you see when you look out your window, you see in other people. That's what the essence of his comics were. And DC, on the other hand, was pure fantasy. It's what you imagine.
okay.
And that's what it should be. But that movie bombed at the box office. Horrible. The director, his daughter passed away from suicide.
Okay.
In the middle of that.
Well, geez.
And then the guy who directed the Avengers took over. Zack Snyder, who did Man of Steel and Batman vs. Superman, his daughter killed herself in the middle of making that movie.
That's tough.
He stepped out, and they got the guy who chopped his movie up, that put fart jokes in it, fucking boob joke. Like they have a part where like Barry Allen, which is the Flash,
Yeah.
he doesn't really quite understand his powers, and he like topples over Wonder Woman, and he's like his nose is like in her rack. It's like, dude. Apparently they got mistreated on set too. Like He was mouthing off to them and just a bunch of.
What was that thing they were saying? Fucking what's his face was doing? Leto putting like
that was a totally different set. That was on the set of Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would like send
rats,
used condoms in the
It's like, bro, what a weird guy.
He needs to stop.
What a weird
anyway,
guy. Thank God he's gone. Get the fuck out.
So years and years later, this hashtag the original director Zack Snyder, the guy who doesn't understand the characters, but has an interesting take on the characters. Mm-hmm. He reveals that wow, there's actually a longer cut of this movie and it's way better. I don't know what they were thinking putting this out. So then the hashtag restore the Snyder cut, it comes out and finally, for money's sake, they put it out on HBO Max when it was called HBO Max.
This is like what, COVID time? Because I remember that
2021.
Yeah.
Beginning of 2021, I think.
Okay.
I think it was January. Cinema. Cinema. I don't know how they turned that dog shit movie around. Like, I'm serious. It went from like a 2 out of 10 to like probably a 9 for me.
Really?
It's a crazy, crazy thing, yeah.
Is it really that good?
I love it. It's a more serious Avengers tone. Like It's like the Avengers if it was like super serious.
Super, yeah.
Batman's not the main character, which is normally how it is. Batman deals with his city, and when the Justice League needs him, he'll step in. He doesn't really.
He doesn't. Yeah, he's never really like.
He's not there. He's like a.
Yeah, he's like a lone soldier,
and that's why he gets movies about him by himself.
By himself, yeah.
But he's not really the lead in that.
Good.
Superman is dead for 2 hours of the entire movie. He died in the last one.
Okay.
Sorry to spoil. Don't watch that movie. It's not a great movie. just you could probably watch it from the top because there's a 10-minute scene of his death in slow motion.
In slow motion?
Yeah. You see the shockwaves. It's like watching. It's like reading a comic book. It's like you see everyone react to like the shockwaves of him scream because he screams, and he's so strong that the whole world hears his cries. It's crazy. It's crazy. So the first like 5 or 10 minutes, like somewhere in between there, it's just him screaming. But it was built to be part one of a trilogy of movies. Okay. So it ends on this ridiculous cliffhanger, and they refuse to continue it.
Is that the scene with the Joker, or is that
no? That's part of that Joker scene is like a nightmare scene. That's from where he had the gun.
Oh, okay.
That was yeah.
Okay.
But people are so desperate for these like restore the Snyder cut. Or restore the Snyderverse, because that's what it's called. Zack Snyder's Snyderverse. The Snyderverse. It's sad, because people still... They're like, it worked once! Oh, man. But I was so shocked they put that movie out in that state, where this crazy cliffhanger... It's a great movie.
I gotta watch it.
You should.
4 hours is crazy.
You could watch it episodically.
Can I?
There's 6 parts.
Oh, okay.
Like, it'll pause, and you'll be like, okay.
Okay.
And then there's an epilogue and a prologue.
Okay.
Too. So it's 8 parts.
So that's like the last.
No, they ended it horribly. Back to the Flash. This is the last thing that came out.
Is that
this movie's so bad, man?
When did that come out?
Last year.
Is that with what's his face? Not Idris Elba. Fucking what's his name? The crazy guy. He like. What's his name?
Barry, the guy who played the Flash.
Yeah.
Why am I blanking right now?
What is his name?
Ezra Miller.
Ezra Miller. Yeah, he's a weird name. He's like a crazy guy.
Yeah, he gives me the creeps. Like bad, horrible Barry Allen. By the way.
So that's like the ending. It's bad too.
It's such a strange movie. First of all, because it's an adaptation of a Batman Flash comic book.
Okay.
So the comic book is about Barry discovering that, I can travel back in time and change things. I can save my mom. Because his mom was murdered. This is a whole other thing. He was murdered by the Reverse Flash, who is... We're getting deep into comic book stuff now. Deep. I can blabber about this for so long. He is a man who hates the Flash from the future because he stole like his ego. Like he's a psychopath.
So he's like Hush. Not, I guess, kind of same.
Not really. I think he hates him because like I don't actually remember the reason why he hates him for some other reason.
Yeah, but it's still like that hate. Yeah.
Yeah, and so he like gets he's a genius in the future, which is like a crazy genius. like very, 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 very smart. He's actually probably in my top 10 villains, the Reverse Flash.
Reverse Flash.
So good.
The smartest, fastest
guy. He figures out he can go back in time and he kills his mom. But that creates like this what is that where a paradox.
Okay.
Because the reason he becomes the Flash is because his mom dies. So he goes back in time and saves the Flash or his mom.
There's no need to be the fucking Flash, right?
But no, he goes back to the present. It's a whole different like present.
Okay.
Aquaman and Wonder Woman are at war. Because they have kingdoms that they run.
Uh-huh.
She's Princess Diana of Themyscira, which is like it's a women-based like sanctuary of warriors.
Okay.
Which is it's a whole nother thing. So comics they just are so expansive, and that's why I grow so obsessed with them past the movies. And then Aquaman has Atlantis. Yeah. They're at war with each other because Aquaman slept with Wonder Woman, and then Aquaman's wife got mad at Wonder Woman and tried to kill her, but she lost. So now Aquaman hates Wonder Woman, and they go to war with each other.
So Aquaman bangs
Wonder Woman. Yeah. And this is all because Barry's mom died. The butterfly effect.
Dope.
Thomas Wayne is Batman because Bruce was shot in the alley.
Tommy.
He was not young.
Oh, yeah, he's older, brother.
He's old. He uses guns, and he's an alcoholic. And it's so tough. It is a great, great story. And then Barry doesn't have his powers.
Yeah, he's just like a normal guy.
Right. And eventually, he resets everything, blah, 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 blah. That's how the story goes. In the movie...
I thought this was the movie.
No. That is a movie you can watch. It's animated.
Okay.
It's a great movie. Flashpoint Paradox.
Because didn't the Aquaman just come out, right? There was an Aquaman that just came out.
I'll get to that in a minute.
Yeah.
That was the most recent movie.
Yeah.
Which is weird because it doesn't take place in that universe, or it does.
Does it not? It doesn't at all?
It does, but like it's out of order. I don't know why they did that.
Oh, it's like okay.
It's shit. They are shit.
But Jason Momoa.
No, he was horrible. I didn't even watch that movie. I watched everything. I didn't watch that second Aquaman movie. There's no point. It's over.
It's over.
I saw the end. I saw how it ends.
So the Flash is like, yeah, okay, you can keep going.
In the movie, oh, actually, I skipped the part of the comic, and there's Superman, right?
Mm-hmm.
He didn't land in Kansas and has his mother and father.
Okay.
He landed in Metropolis, which is his dedicated fake city. Blew up Metropolis.
Blew it up.
Yeah, it's done. So he gets locked up in a Russian facility, and they experiment on him. Okay. Superman gets his power from the sun. They figure that out, and they lock him up for his whole life. So when they try and find Superman, they find this skinny, like he looks like a Holocaust survivor.
Okay, yeah.
And he's like, he doesn't know how to talk to people, and he's like, he's anxious and
he's fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's fucked up big time.
Yeah. Now let's get over to the movie. Blah, blah, blah. They say, everybody. Let's get over to the movie. There's two Barrys for some reason. What are we doing? He's like a jokey, funny Barry, the one that never lost his mom. Because he turned over into the multiverse instead of back in time.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Love this multiverse shit.
I love it.
Love it.
No Thomas Wayne.
Oh, he's just gone?
There's Bruce Wayne.
It's Bruce Wayne.
But it's Michael Keaton as Bruce Wayne.
Oh, that's what they were talking about with Michael
I don't know why they did this. It's so weird. It's so weird.
How the fuck would he...
It doesn't make sense. He tries to explain it. He's like, here's spaghetti. Here's one spaghetti and the other spaghetti.
Oh, because it's multiverse fucking... he's Batman from...
He said sometimes from the future, if you change the past, it could change before you change what you change.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's more, you could see it visually with the spaghetti, but go watch the movie.
I don't know if I want to.
It's fun. It just sucks. It just ends. I'm like, why are we here, guys? So yada yada. There's no Aquaman or Wonder Woman plotline. See ya.
See ya.
None of that. No Reverse Flash. We don't need that.
No.
Shit villain, I guess. We don't need that. We need Ezra Miller, the felon. Yeah.
Ezra Miller, the felon.
The pedophile, probably.
Probably the.
Just kidding. I don't know.
Fucking
Everything. Every crime.
every crime.
Arson. Just kidding. I don't know.
The
I don't know
crazy
the guy.
talker. What was that shit he was saying? He was
Don't
saying
even want to
some
repeat it. It's so crazy.
shit.
I'll sound crazy if I repeat it.
I don't even know what he was saying. I forget.
I don't know what he was
It was
saying either, but
crazy.
it was crazy.
I remember you guys were listening to it at like beat-ups.
He's so horrible.
I was like,
anyway,
what the fuck?
Hi, this is Ezra Miller, aka the Bengal Ghouls, the Mad Goose Wizard, and this is a message for the Beulahville chapter of the North Carolina Ku Klux Klan. Hello, first of all, how are y'all doing? It's me. Look, if y'all want to die, I suggest just killing yourselves with your own guns. Okay?
and that's problematic when he's the lead
Yeah.
and doesn't resemble the character too.
No.
Barry is a tall, blonde guy. Like he's not this fucking
Yeah.
shriveled up, hairy dude with like black hair. So what the... Anyway, they find Superman, but it's not Superman. It's Superwoman. Whatever. It's okay. It's the same character from the comic. There's a Supergirl in the comics.
Yeah.
They just, for whatever reason, they gender swapped.
We need that.
It was good. It was fine. We didn't
need
need
that.
it.
We need Captain Marvel solo movie.
Please leave. But it just ended in like this weird mesh of multiverse because then it was cameo time because Avengers Endgame did it at the end of the movie. It's like, oh Barry, you're time traveling. You're going to the vortex. You want to know my favorite part of the movie?
When it ended.
When it ended? But no, actually the ending was it was bad. So what they did is they dug up Christopher Reeve's grave.
Dope.
Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah. They just CGI Christopher Reeves in.
Oh,
I'm
dope.
Superman. Yeah.
Oh,
What's
dope.
up?
Oh, dope.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Who's that? Who's that guy?
Oh, dope.
There's a shot of Christopher Reeve. You remember him? He died. It's like, don't do that. Don't do that.
Dope.
Dumb, like Nicolas Cage as Superman for some reason.
Oh, yeah.
I was like fighting a giant spider. It's like normal. I know what that's from, but nobody knows what that's from.
Like the casual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a canceled Superman movie directed by Tim Burton where Superman fights a giant spider, has long hair.
Dope. Doesn't sound fun, to be honest with you. Doesn't
Yeah, that's
sound
why
very
it got
appealing.
canceled. And then it was just a whole mesh of like these weird cameos and crap. And then next thing you know, I fixed everything. I did it. I guess I did it. I did it. He comes back. There's no more Ben Affleck Batman.
Like it never existed, or
No, there is a Bruce Wayne, but he looks like George Clooney. Batman. He's like, oh, Bruce, right in public. Bruce, is that you? He's like, I don't know. I know he calls him Batman, not Bruce. He's like, what? And then, you want to hear the funniest part ever?
what?
For some reason, that's unexplained, or I don't know why, his tooth falls out of his skull,
Which one?
and the movie ends.
In the movie ends.
Barry's tooth.
His
The
tooth.
Flash, yeah.
That's it.
And then the movie ends. And then the post-credit scene is a cameo of Aquaman getting drunk and sleeping in a puddle. And then they release an Aquaman movie.
Aquaman movie.
Why are we here? And that's the whole thing. That's everything.
Yeah. Sounds like it's good. That's over.
Yep.
So there's a new universe.
Yep. I'm probably more excited about that than Marvel right now, like in general.
Really? Even with like all the Avengers movies that are coming up? Isn't there one supposed to be coming out like what? When's the next one?
2026 is Avengers Doomsday, and then a year after that is the much anticipated Avengers Secret Wars.
Okay.
It's like a giant multiversal civil war.
Like fucking
let's not get into a whole nother thing.
All the Spider-Mans are going to be there.
Probably it's going to be everybody, probably. So it wasn't the comics.
Who's everybody though? Who's going to be like multiverse, like Iron Man? Like,
let's not, because I have answers for that.
Do they have to cast like new guys for that, or is that like how are they going to do that?
Well, I wouldn't be shocked if Robert Downey Jr. gets his spot as Iron Man too in one of those. Wouldn't be shocked.
Okay.
Let's not get into that. That's for another time.
What did I just see with Red Hawk? What did I just see with that too?
That's Captain America 4.
Okay. What was that? Fucking
separate.
Yeah.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
So
and I know podcasts are for talking, but the last like 5 things, I could talk individually about them for like 5 hours.
Right.
So just to stay on top of this new universe with DC, I'm so eager to see what James Gunn cooks up, because he is in charge of storytelling for all of it.
So there's gonna be like a new Superman. There's gonna be a new.
Oh my god, I'm so excited for that Superman.
Actually, I heard who are they trying to cast for Superman?
Not trying to. It's David Cornsweet. That's his name.
Okay.
He's like some not indie, but he's an actor you like don't hear about, which is what you have to do for these characters,
right?
Because they're above. You can't just cast like Tom Cruise as somebody.
Yeah,
like you can, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Like you'll see the actor, and it's like, okay, can't do that.
Does he look like Superman? Does he?
Oh my god, dude, he's 7 feet tall. He looks like
7 feet.
Yes. He's tall. He looks like Superman.
Okay, that's good. I thought Henry Cavill was perfect.
Henry Cavill was perfect, and he's a giant fan of Superman. Yeah. And they fired him.
Fuck out of here, buddy.
It wasn't his fault.
Go be the Witcher.
He left The Witcher to go be Superman again. Did you know that?
Did he?
They said because with Black Adam, it's like here we go, back to The Rock.
The fucking
Rock. Hierarchy of power of the DC universe will now change. James Gunn gets it in office. We're canceling everything. Because the post-credit scene of Black Adam was, I'm back. I'm Henry Cavill. I'm Superman. I'm back.
Oh, he was in that.
I'm back. Everyone's like, oh, yes, he gets his redemption.
I think there's just too much confusion. They just had to, just reset it.
Well, it was such a big problem that they showed him because he came back on a separate day. He was so excited. He got on his Instagram. He was like about to cry. He's like, I'm back. This is my favorite character ever. I'm leaving The Witcher. I'm dedicating all my time into this. Probably about 2 weeks later, James Gunn is like, we just need to let that,
scrap that,
because we can't have that universe be connected with our new stuff, because we're doing a whole new thing. We need to.
Yeah, got to reset it.
David Cornsweet actually does look a lot like Henry Cavill.
Does he? I'm gonna look him up.
But he looks like Superman.
That's good, because that was
perfect.
That's a big thing, bro. You got to look.
I know.
The part.
You do. And you have to have a nice bright colored suit that was made by his mom, because his mom made his suit for him. Really? It was like it was like stitched together with like cloth and whatever. It was made of his like baby blanket that he was found in, which is Kryptonian like material or whatever. That's why his suit.
He looks the part.
That's Superman.
He looks the part.
But Henry Cavill is also Superman.
He also is Superman.
And Christopher Reeve is also Superman.
He is.
They all look exactly
every time I've seen Christopher Reeves, though, he's like, I don't know, he's kind of like super skinny, kind of.
Well.
He looks like a nerd. I'm sorry. But
that's good.
I know.
Because.
Yeah.
That's why he played such a good Clark Kent.
Yeah.
He did both really well.
Yeah.
So Henry Cavill's Superman had it backwards. He had the slick back hair for Superman, and then he had a curl as Clark Kent. What are we doing? Why would we do that?
Business and...
But it's weird with this David Cornsweet. His Clark Kent has like a fucking like it looks like fuckboy hair.
Yeah, I just saw it. It's a
I'm
perm.
like, what are you doing? Yeah, he's
it.
got a perm.
Yeah, I just saw that picture.
It's kind of whack, but he has the big glasses, and that's what he needs.
I mean, he
'cause
looks the
that's-
part. He's like 6'4", I think I saw.
Yeah, he's tall, which is very good because Superman needs to be wide and tall and
Yeah.
above everyone else.
Right.
But
Well,
he
that's good.
acts below everybody else. That's the whole thing. He's perfect.
Mr.
He's
Perfect.
Mr. Perfect.
So they're just casting. Are they casting Wonder Woman and?
Yeah, that'll come. That'll come down the line.
So who do they have now? I know. So they got the Superman.
They
got-
have a ton of actors. Peacemaker. John Cena's.
Oh,
Gonna
John's
come back.
gonna be-
This is
okay.
how. This is how it's going to factor in. It's a new universe, but I think what they're going. He hasn't said anything. Peacemaker is going to be like aware of the old universe. He's going to be. There's like, why is nobody talking about this? What are we doing? It's like stuff like that. Kind of like Deadpool.
wait, so Peacemaker's in this new one, but he was like in
Right.
the old one.
Yeah. There's small like characters like that carry over. I don't know. You remember the Weasel from the Suicide Squad? He was like a cannibal and he looked like a giant rat man
Yeah.
and he couldn't swim and he drowned.
Yeah.
He's going to be in it. Amanda Waller. Do you know who that is?
No.
She's like the director of the Suicide Squad. It was the really mean
The black
lady. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I know her.
Yeah. She's not being recast, and then John Cena and his whole gang of people are not being recast,
Okay.
which people were pissed about at first because it's like, oh, you don't touch your characters, but you touch our characters. Restore the Snyderverse. It's like, dude,
That's weird though, like because
is it?
I don't know. How are they going to explain? How do you explain that?
I don't know.
He's just
We'll
here?
have to see. He's.
Okay.
I mean, like the multiverse is big. I mean, they can look the same.
That's true.
Why not? But the interesting thing I've seen is people are like, he's going to be aware of the old universe.
Right.
Peacemaker's interesting where he doesn't have any. He was not originally a DC character. He was bought out by the smaller character or comic book company. I forget what it was called. DC bought it in like the 60s or something. He has like he's like nothing. You can do whatever you want with him.
Pause.
Okay. But yeah. And that's what James Gunn does. He takes characters that nobody knows about and makes them billion-dollar
Yeah.
IPs. The
Good.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Good.
The Suicide Squad. People hated that first movie. Originally, they were like, James, you just got fired from Marvel for like old tweets or something.
Really?
Yeah, because that's why Guardians 3 took so long to make.
What was he saying? Like racist shit?
I don't know. I don't even. I think he just used the F slur a bunch. It was the 2000s. That word
Come
was
on,
popping.
man.
That shit was popping.
Come on, man. We just ripped that shit, man.
That shit was popping.
We rip it whenever, man. Fuck.
I think that's what it was. I'm not even sure. But Disney's like, oh no.
Disney softies.
Disney saw one tweet and they're like, "You're fired." And then
Get out of here, buddy.
he just went right over to Warner Brothers and was like, "Yo,
Good.
what's up, guys?" I think they went to him honestly, and they told him he can direct anything, and he chose that. Could have been Superman, could have been anything,
Mm-hmm.
but the only reason he's directing Superman now is because that's the first movie, and he wants to get that perfect.
Good. I mean, that's a big character. I mean, that's like
Yeah,
you got to get that right. I mean, that pretty much
is it?
affects-
I mean, he's iconic, sure.
Yeah.
Is it a big character?
I mean, that's if you
People
think
call
about
him boring.
if you think about these. That's the thing, though. Getting back to like wrestling and shit, like the super good characters, everybody like turns
gets-
on. They
yeah.
get boring.
But
And,
that's
like,
but
nice.
you have to put them against something that they can't counter.
Yeah, like a big time villain. Like you need the
It's not even a villain. It's like a psychology thing too.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know how it's going to be. It's going to be a different movie because they're doing. He's doing the James Gunn thing where he's bringing in these. It's going to be an established universe where there's already like heroes and stuff, and like
Okay.
a Green Lantern and like
Ryan Reynolds.
no, no.
Please.
But it's going to be like a pre-established thing. So he's going to have to like deal with being a Superman in a universe that's already we don't even know like who the villain is going to be.
Okay.
Lex Luthor is in it, which is like his Joker. That's his like
Okay. I heard Lex Luthor's like a big deal in that.
In what?
In DC, like he's like the big boy.
He's like, I'm actually not too familiar with the character, but he's like I don't even know how to describe him.
Every time I see it, like he's like in suits and shit. Like he's like a.
He's a billionaire. I would. You know who Kingpin is from Marvel?
Yeah.
It's like kind of like Kingpin and Tony Stark combined.
Okay. So
That's the best way to. I don't know. I'm not too familiar.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what they're doing, and they're bringing some characters over. Some of them, they had to fire.
Get the fuck out of here.
But he's doing it right.
Good.
The first show is going to be animated too.
Is it?
Fully animated. It's like a Suicide Squad type thing.
Okay.
Something I've never heard of. It's called Creature Commandos. It's coming out this December.
Really?
Weird. It's just weird stuff.
I saw this said the movie comes out in 2025. Superman. That's when the date said.
Yeah. July. I have like the date in my head. It's like a July 25th, I think.
Really? It's
Yeah.
like a couple days before my birthday.
Oh, dude. I'm
Is that gonna be like the first
movie?
That's gonna be the first movie.
Yeah.
Good. Nice. This is cool.
It's a lot of pressure
It is.
because you have an entire IP riding on one movie,
You literally.
which is scary. And it's a wonder that they didn't put Batman as their first,
Right.
because that's their guy.
That's the seller, bro.
They
That's
need to
the
stop a
seller.
little bit though,
Well,
or do it different.
Is he going to be in this? He's like in this.
Yeah, he is.
Okay.
That's another interesting thing. He is going to be a comic accurate Batman, which, like, it's been done, but it hasn't been done in a way where it's like that's that's comic Batman.
Right.
So with the previous ones, there's like a Tim Burtonified, like what do you call it? What's his name? Michael Keaton.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Tim Burton. It's like a Tim Burton movie. He kills. The Joker's like, I know he's like a fan favorite. Jack Nicholson.
Yeah.
But it's like it's just very Tim Burton, and it's not really like, that's not Batman to me.
Yeah. No.
But it's Batman to people who like that was their first Batman.
This Batman is like, that's like Batman.
The Batman.
That's like
Robert
the
Pattinson.
Batman is like the Batman.
That's
for
as
me.
close as we probably got to a Batman.
He's like
that.
the Batman.
But I have my gripes with him too.
How so?
Well, he doesn't deal with any cosmic threats,
Okay.
which is something Batman deals with from time to time, which you don't need to do.
Right.
But Christopher Nolan stylized Batman and tailored him that way.
Mm-hmm. He was like more like the realistic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those movies are interesting because they're not really based off anything. They're based off the character. They're
Yeah,
not based off stories.
They're
The
just-
first one is,
Yeah.
that's like the Batman Year One story.
Right.
That's like your typical superhero movie.
Yeah.
But it's not based off anything.
They're-
He did his own thing. That's how crazy good he is.
He's just fucking God.
He took the
Mr.
idea
Nolan.
of a character and he made whatever he like.
It's just based on like.
How do you
realism.
do that?
He's just
You-
a God. He's a beast.
It's ridiculous.
Crazy run. Never misses. Honestly, to be honest with you, if you look at
Yeah.
his fucking.
I want to get into all that stuff. We started watching the A20. Let me not get into it.
A24s.
We started watching it recently.
All right, those movies are good too.
Yeah. I thought it was all horror, but it's not.
No.
But anyway.
I wanted to watch the Civil War one that just came out.
Oh, yeah.
I want to see that in theaters, but I didn't get the chance. I want to see that though. Civil
How
War.
long have we been talking about Batman?
It
Is
hasn't
this the
been just
Batman? Is this the Bat? I mean, it's been DC.
DC
It's been their failed universe.
failed universe, new one. I'm actually kind of excited now. It's like I'm about to experience a whole new thing.
Yeah, I hope a lot of people are. Imagine all this was just fucked. It's like not working. We didn't even test or anything.
No, you kind of just went. But
That
I
would
think
be
it's good,
horrible.
though.
Yeah, it looks fine. What time is it? It's 9:00.
Holy shit!
Damn. I'll keep going. I don't care.
I don't care either. The Batman, the GOAT.
The Batman.
Watched that movie like 70 times.
It's a good movie.
It's a fucking banger movie for me. Love that shit. And I'm so glad we saw it in theaters.
Yeah, that was my first Batman movie in theaters.
That was fucking dope.
It's weird to say that because I'm such
It was
a-
my first one too.
And I didn't even watch. I mean, I'd watch Justice League. That's not a Batman.
Nah, it's not a
movie.
Batman movie. like a dedicated Batman movie.
Yeah.
That shit was fire.
Yeah, I kind of realized that. Like, I did that too with X-Men too. The Deadpool and Wolverine was the first X-Men movie I've ever seen.
How's that going to? Aren't they? How's that going to factor in? Wolverine. Oh, they're not DC. Fuck.
Yeah, yeah.
They're Marvel. I always think fucking Wolverine is DC sometimes. I don't know why.
Because it's so separate from
Marvel,
the Disney stuff.
Yeah, it's like stabbing.
It's serious.
Yeah.
Like it's very M-rated.
Yeah.
Or R-rated.
Yeah.
Characters.
I always think fucking Wolverine is.
I can see why.
Marvel.
He's a very dark character.
DC.
But yeah, it's separate because of the movies.
Okay.
It's not. I don't think it's separate, but that's
Yeah.
because I'm aware of the comics and stuff like that. It's like all the same thing. Okay. But yeah, there's a lot to factor in. It's sloppy the way James is doing these like universes. It's like a black label at this point where they have other stuff, but it's not connected.
Right.
But they'll clearly show you that it is not connected with a black label. I think it's like I don't know what it's called. But it won't have the DC Studios thing above it. So like Joker, Folie du Toit or whatever it's called. Folie du Toit. It's some French.
Oh yeah, the new Joker movie. That's
Are we watching that?
We can.
We should.
We can.
Yeah.
People were kind of bagging on that shit.
I don't care.
Because they were saying, like, does this motherfucker do anything besides laugh? They were kind of
You know, it's a jukebox musical, right?
I heard, yeah, it's like kind of like a musical, yeah.
And I consider Guardians of the Galaxy a jukebox musical.
The last one?
All of them. All three.
Okay, all three of them.
Really, it's a space opera.
Yeah.
But because they don't do any proper singing. They're going to sing and
yeah, well, it's
Joker
fucking
too.
Lady Gaga's in there, so I mean, I can only
they're going to
imagine.
utilize that.
I can only imagine. But no, people were bagging on that shit. Like,
No,
so.
I really don't care. I think it's weird they're not going to do a third one ever.
Yeah, I heard about that.
It's two. It's just two?
Just two.
What
Did they
the
say how
fuck?
long this one's going to be?
Probably.
Probably.
I can't imagine it'll be over 2 hours.
How long was the first one? I don't think I even
A little
watched
over
the first
2
one.
hours. What? You
I
didn't
watch it in the entirety. I watched like 45 minutes of it.
You get the gist.
Yeah.
You know how it ends up.
I mean, we know the story.
But we don't, though.
I mean,
And that's why it's so interesting.
that's true.
That's a whole nother thing. That character is just as deep as...
Dude, there's
as
this
the
guy.
Batman.
You ever seen the videos of the guy? He says, "Riddle me this" on Omegle.
Yeah.
That guy,
Yeah.
bro. I was like, because I've seen those videos, right? Those videos are fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? Like, I've never even heard of this dude.
What?
The dude in the like in the Joker costume.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
So I found this dude, and his name is like, it's controversial. I can't even say his name. He's banned on everything. He's like Alex Jones, bro. He's literally banned on everything because he's so extreme. But bro, he's like the real life Joker. It's like kind of crazy.
Is that the guy that he got like police called on him?
He got
was,
arrested.
Like, opening a garage with his arms up.
I don't know. I don't think so. He got arrested though, for real,
Oh.
and sent to jail. He just got out.
I remember everyone thought when that first Joker movie came out, everyone thought people were just going to go crazy after. That's that guy. That's him. That's him.
He's literally like real life Joker. It's wild. He was like a innocent journalist. And this is when like the Antifa shit was going on in New York and like the 2020 COVID riots and shit like that.
Uh-huh.
And he was reporting on it. And he went to one of these rallies. Like he was a journalist trying to do journalism work.
Yeah.
And he went to one of these rallies and like Antifa fucking 10 of these dudes like beat his ass. Like,
That's right out of the movie.
like 10 of them beat the fuck out of him. And he just got more extreme and extreme and extreme to the point, like all because of all this shit. Antifa started doxing his mom.
Oh, wow.
They doxed him.
Oh, wow.
He had to move out of where he was at. They fucking took all his money. Like this is all real shit. And like, yeah, so that's why he became the way he was, doing all this extreme shit. Like he says something. I can't even say his name. He's so extreme. But you know who I'm talking about.
I do. I know the person.
You know who? Yeah.
I don't know the name, though.
I can't say his name.
Just say
I can't. His name's
Oh.
He's banned on everything, though.
Why can't you say that?
Because he's just banned on everything. You can't say his name. Like, he's such an extreme figure.
You know he can't say words like gun and stuff, right?
Really?
Yeah.
Like, it's flagged?
It will for like violence. Like
That's weird. I heard you.
I'm just
can't-
saying, like when you edit this, it just
Okay.
trigger like anything that can be triggering. It won't get pushed out as much.
Okay. Yeah. His name's Paul Miller. Real name.
Damn, Paul.
He's literally like the real life Joker. That's why he dresses. He dresses like that shit.
That's fucking crazy. Like, yeah, because people thought that's just how a lot of people would act after that movie came out.
Yeah, like sickos.
Kind of. I mean, They kind of did because all the riots happened after that.
Because when did that come out? 20.
It was the end of 2019, so that was right before the pandemic, which is weird
Yeah.
because it feels older than that, but it's not older than that.
I don't know. It feels right to me.
Yeah.
When does this one come out? Like later this year?
October.
Really?
It's kind of soon.
That is kind of soon. And then the Batman comes out what? 2020.
I don't know, man.
Six?
They keep pushing that back. I can't see them putting 2 Batman movies out. That's what I'm saying. It's messy. How are you gonna have the Batman? They're almost done the script, but they haven't filmed anything. The Penguin's coming out soon.
Oh, that should be good.
I hope.
I'm excited for that.
It better hold me over.
I just need something from that. I just need something.
I know.
I just need something.
I know. It's just gonna be weird though. That's like having like a Scarecrow show in the middle of like Batman Begins and like what the fuck? That's how it is. It's like 8. You know, each episode's gonna be like an hour.
Really?
That's 8 hours of. That's more than the movie.
8 hours of the Penguin.
Yeah, I hope it's like a straight up like a mobster show. It better be.
Who are they going to incorporate with that?
The Falcones and stuff like that. All the
Falcones
descendants. Yeah.
Okay. Because what's his face? Fucking.
He took it. He took it in the butt.
He took it.
I mean, in the head.
He took that shit. From
Took it right in the head.
The Riddler.
Yeah, the Riddler killed him.
What a great character, by the way.
Right.
What a great fucking character.
That was almost an original character.
He nailed the shit out of that.
He just he played a crazy person.
Nailed it.
He did nail it.
Nailed it.
Incredible acting.
Perfect.
Paul Dano.
Yeah.
Incredible actor.
Because I remember he was like that. He was a creepy guy in the movie Prisoners.
Is that the one with Hugh Jackman in it?
Hugh Jackman and Jake Gyllenhaal. Yeah.
Where's my daughter?
Yeah.
Where's my daughter?
He was the freak. He was like the fucking weird. He played that shit way too good.
That's probably why he got cast.
Yeah. He played that shit way too good.
Also, he looks like a fucking
He does look
weirdo.
Like, he does.
He looks like a top tier Redditor.
He does.
He looks like he lives on Reddit.
He looks like that dude.
He looks like John.
Dude, he looks like that dude on TikTok. This dude named Smart Schoolboy 9.
Oh,
There's this big thing on TikTok where it's like this. He dresses up as like a kid
he just.
with white face paint.
I
He
don't know if
dresses
you
up
could
in
do
like
that.
stockings and shit.
Oh,
In these low quality videos. You gotta look it up.
I don't think I want to look that up.
No, it's bad. And
I
people
don't
like
think-
are like finding out where he lives.
I'm
and
sure I'll find it eventually.
it's weird. It's a whole big lore thing. I can't get into that kind of shit, dude. Like the fucking.
Should we change the subject though? Because we've been talking about Detective Comics for like like half of this podcast probably.
Good, man.
I've been talking about it, but you bounce. You know the movies and stuff.
Yeah. I'm just excited. I'm excited for that fucking movie.
Well, which one?
The Batman movies that comes out whenever it comes out.
It's probably going to be The Court of Owls.
Really?
Probably.
That's what I wanted.
What's his face? The director. What's his face?
What's his face?
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
The
I know what you're talking
director.
about. Yeah.
He recently, very recently, we got our first details like on. He said it's going to be like a ground level, like a secret society type shit.
Good.
It's the fucking Court of Owls.
That was what I was hoping for because like they've never done that. Has that ever been done?
It's
That's
been
what I'm
done in
saying.
the Gotham show.
Well,
It's actually not a bad show.
is it really?
It's not great.
Was it? It's not
Don't
like
watch
the
it.
CNN.
I would not. CNN,
Or not
CW, you mean?
CW.
It actually wasn't, but it's up to the. Actually, you know. Oh my god. Okay, stop. Everybody, stop. There's the joke. They didn't have the rights to the Joker, but they had a character of the Joker in that show.
Really?
Literally on par, like I don't want to say on par with Heath Ledger.
But he was good.
Oh man. I think I would rewatch that show for his performance
He
alone.
was really good.
He's like a perfect Joker.
I've never even heard of him.
The character was called Jerome Valeska.
Okay.
But He's played by Cameron Monaghan, I think his name is.
Okay.
He's a redhead, but he plays the Joker exactly how he is in the comics. Exactly.
Let's see that.
Like just as good as Mark Hamill.
Really?
Him and Mark Hamill are on par with each other. I could say that.
Really?
Yes.
That's big.
Yeah.
That's big.
The voice too.
Yeah.
He cuts his face off like he does in the comics.
Holy shit. Okay. Check that out then.
It's good. I can never say it's better than Heath Ledger.
I
That's
don't
like
think
one.
it's ever-
That's might be number one performance ever.
Ever.
Literally, because he's been in one movie and he pars with like big threats of Marvel, like Thanos
That's another.
and Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Darth Vader. That's a pretty damn good performance all around. The
Yeah.
story, one movie. That's
One
it.
movie.
Might be number one. He might be number one.
Right. He was just in one. Yeah.
Performance.
One performance. That was it.
That's it.
And it fucking.
I don't know how
basically
it
killed
goes so deep. I don't know if that killed him. I think
That's what they. That was what they said.
You could just say that though, like it adds.
It
to
just
the,
drove him to madness or something like that because he
I don't know.
perfected it. So I don't know.
I hope not. It's a pretty grim fate.
It is.
You get. I don't know about that. It's sad. Man, imagine we got more. He was supposed to be in The Dark Knight Rises. He was.
I'm sure. I mean,
You know the scene where the Scarecrow is the judge?
yeah.
That was supposed to be Heath.
Really?
Yes.
God, he would have fucking
Imagine.
crushed that shit.
Oh man, him sitting on the throne of chaos.
He would have crushed that.
Yeah, imagine. I think there's
And
concept art.
Bane was supposed to still be in there.
I like that Bane,
I do too.
but it's not Bane.
It's not. It's not.
I want Bane.
Bane's supposed to be like
Bane
a
is-
freak. Like
Yeah, but he is. They nailed the smartness of it, but he wasn't. He had nothing to do with like the League of Assassins and stuff.
yeah.
It's probably very confusing for someone who doesn't like follow these movies or anything.
I mean, I'm sure a lot of people have seen.
Yeah, The Dark Knight Rises.
I mean, I'm sure a lot of people have seen
Yeah,
that shit.
but Bane is supposed to be this like smart guy that is so fucking strong. It's like he's supposed to be giant.
Just
Did
fucking.
you know that?
Yeah. Well, Bane
He's
is.
like as big as the Hulk.
Yes.
Like,
But that was based on realism. You can't really fucking get it, dude.
I know. That's why I really want a cosmic Batman.
Yeah.
Like a good cosmic Batman running around with like a 10-year-old, like a little 10-year-old Robin.
Yeah.
I just want a young. It's because it's fucked up. It's like projection.
Right.
That's what it is. But
I don't know, how can you make a Bane like? Who's gonna? I don't know.
Dave Bautista has been fan cast for forever, and James Gunn now runs the show.
You can't do that anymore. You seen Batista?
Yeah, he's a little toothpick man.
Dude.
Yeah.
You should see.
Now I
To
can
wrestling, bro. Batista in his
I
prime,
know.
dog.
I know because I know him as Drax.
300 pounds
Yeah, that's crazy.
with abs.
Of muscle.
With
Just
abs.
300 pounds of pure muscle.
Fucking freakiest physique I've ever seen,
He could probably rip my head off if he wanted to.
bro.
Like if he really wanted to kill me by ripping my head off.
Crazy.
I feel like
300
he
pounds of just fucking with abs. How's that fucking possible?
I don't know. How tall is he? Do you know?
6'5", 6'6". Dude, Batista's a fucking freak.
He's 6'5"?
He's big as fuck. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's tall.
No wonder he played fucking Drax the
Drax.
Destroyer. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a nobody character that he
he
turned
can't
into.
play Bane now though, which sucks.
People now, because he's so skinny, they've seen that picture. Do you know who Hugo Strange is?
Hugo Strange.
Hugo Strange is another deep cut Batman villain where
Oh well, yeah. I thought you were talking about there's like an actual guy named Hugo. I know
no,
Hugo Strange's
yeah.
a villain. Yeah.
He like pulls the strings of Arkham
Yeah.
Asylum. He's like a doctor that manufactures
Yeah.
villains and stuff. He like, yeah.
Protocol 10.
And James Gunn runs the show. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying. But yeah, my dream. I'm done with the Joker. I think.
All right. Or what are they going to do with him though? Because they teased him.
In what?
The
The Batman.
yeah.
I want in that universe. What they should do at this point, they should keep teasing him. Have him like a Thanos. Make him like a Thanos, where he's like the final thing, and it's like that's.
Can that work though? Because Thanos is fucking this big.
Right, but it's street level, so the stakes are
That's true.
where it's at.
That's true.
Yeah. Yeah, the Joker's not really built for that
No,
cosmic
not at
stuff.
all.
That's why he's not in those stories.
Yeah. What's that dude from the Jack the something like that? That actor.
No, I don't.
He
I
can
don't
play
know.
Bane.
Who? Jack?
Jack the Reacher or something like Jack the something.
I don't know who I would cast as Bane.
It's got to be someone that's like
It used to be
Henry
Batista.
Cavill.
Imagine. I want them to recast him in something.
He could do that. Maybe.
Oh my gosh. Imagine. Okay, Superman has this untouched rogues gallery. They've never fucking touched it. It's always Lex Luthor. He has this. I love this character so much. And it would work with this multiversal whatever phenomenon. I think people are sick of it. But there is a multiverse variant. I think he's from another dimension, actually, which is like a different thing in their terminology. Have you heard of Bizarro?
Yeah.
He's like a zombie Superman. He's all fucked up.
Yeah.
He's like weird. He's like a weird Superman. Imagine they cast Henry Cavill as Bizarro.
Bizarro.
That would be so good. That would be great.
That'd be good.
That would be great. He's like a zombie Superman. Yeah. There's so much untouched DC because they want to put their biggest players front and center because
Right.
they're drowning.
Yeah.
So they're not going to do. That's why I admire the Suicide Squad so much.
Because they're like,
Because Polka Dot Man's in it. with
Yeah.
Peacemaker and King Shark.
they're not like the big time money fucking.
I know, but that movie
But they made some money off of that shit.
of the Suicide Squad?
Yeah.
They didn't.
Or not.
It sucks. They didn't.
Sucks.
That's probably the best movie
That was a good. The last one we watched,
That was so good.
that was a good one too. It was funny.
It was a great movie. It's heartfelt. That's what James Gunn does.
Right.
He-
Actually, yeah,
he
because I
has-
was getting in with the characters like and shit,
man,
like
he
King
does that
Shark
so
and
well. Okay.
he was a fucking shark. All he said was bird, and I was like, I like this guy.
I
like this guy.
Yeah.
So
That's a good because that's what he does. I have like an idea of what his anime because he always has to have his animated character in his movie.
Right.
You know he directed those old Scooby Doo movies.
did he really?
Yep, that's how he got his start at Warner Brothers.
Dope.
Yeah, he did with Matthew Bull or whatever his name is, the guy who played Shaggy, and he voiced him too.
Oh yeah.
He like looks like Shaggy.
Yeah.
He had Scooby Doo as the animated character, and then he had Groot, and then he did some like horror, like Tim Burton style wacky movies in between them. But he has Rocket, and then in the Suicide Squad he had King Shark and the little rat they had with Ratcatcher too.
Okay,
that
yeah.
was like the cute little character.
Yeah.
And then even in Peacemaker, Eagle, he has a pet eagle.
He's a pet eagle.
Yeah.
That's dope. 'Cause I love eagles.
He's funny. So Superman in the comics, because he has a whole bat cave. He has a Fortress of Solitude.
yeah.
You know the Fortress of Solitude, which is I actually don't know what specifically like where it comes from, but he has a dog named Crypto. They made a movie, Super Pets.
Super Pets.
You know what I'm talking about?
I think I've heard of it.
It was animated. The Rock was in it. He played Crypto. But they're probably going to do
Always
something like that. He's
get
always
back.
weasels his way in
Always
somewhere.
get somewhere.
You know what?
That fucker.
Yeah, fuck that guy. Fuck that guy, motherfucker.
Fucking rock.
But those James Gunn, it hits so close to home with me to get like, I mean, his Guardians movies, the 3, like resemble my life.
The last one I had me crying
Totally.
in the club. I can't lie.
Well, that's
because
because of the animal abuse.
That
right?
shit was crazy.
Oh man.
That shit was bad.
So the way I see the 3 movies is your struggles with thy mother, thy father, and then thyself.
Thyself.
Right.
Yeah.
The first one was literally me. The
Really?
first opening, dude. Think about it.
I never saw that one. I don't think.
Oh man,
I saw the last 2.
They're both tearjerkers.
The last one had me.
It's sad. It's sad and funny. So you've never seen the first one?
No.
That might be better than the third one.
Is it?
Nah, the third one's better, but it's just the first one like hits like close to home. That movie is
Well,
like
yeah, I'm sure that probably resembles with.
yeah, but you know what happened to his mom and stuff, right?
I don't know. I never.
So his mom, so the movie starts a kid like he won't go in the hospital. His mom has like cancer.
Yeah. Okay.
And then literally seconds after that, after his mom just beep,
Right.
he runs away
Uh-huh.
and he gets abducted.
Well, dope.
Yeah. That's literally me.
It's literally you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would. That
So,
makes a lot
like,
of sense.
It's pretty grim, but and then I had to move. Like,
Yeah,
far.
that resembles your story.
right. And then I had to
perfectly
deal with
pretty
thy
much,
father,
Right.
which it's what I had. It's
Right,
the
that's what
cards
you
I
got.
was dealt.
Yeah.
and then I have to deal with thyself. And
Right.
finding myself had a lot to do with finding friends here, which I did. And that's what like
he found.
Yeah, well, you have your. At the beginning of that movie, they were like all broken and like, you know, he's like dealing with a breakup and Rocket's dealing with his past, and they all eventually come back together and bounce off of each other and become more than like a team. And it's crazy that he took this random team from the 80s that barely got any attention and barely had rerunning comics, and he turned into $100 million billion zillion dollar franchise. It's like, what do we like? That's just he's a genius storyteller, even though he's gimmicky with his CGI.
But he makes you
characters.
feel.
He makes you feel.
Makes you feel. Yeah.
And that's not something most directors even do anymore.
No.
He has an iconic soundtrack. He does all the right things that most movie makers used to do. Like movies don't hit anymore. Have you noticed that?
They don't really. Nah.
Like, remember you used to go to the movies, you used to hear the music, and it would like,
Yeah.
the aura.
You said aura.
The aura of the theater would like, it's like, you would like feel the soundtrack.
Is that part
like
of streaming?
I'm at the movies.
Is that part of streaming though? Is that
I hope not.
somewhat because of streaming services and just the time?
No, because sometimes I watch those old movies on streaming services.
Yeah.
Like, for example, recently, we watched Night at the Museum.
Okay.
The soundtrack and like the way that movie excites me, like it's still like it hits.
Right.
I don't know if that's just my nostalgia.
Is that also part of like music and shit? Like I think we were talking about music before, like music today
when
is
I was
like
drunk.
No, like on the first episode, we were talking about like music.
Oh yeah.
And music today is like, is it really that?
But when you hear it in 20 years, would it be? I mean, we're like halfway through the
Am I
decade.
gonna hear Doja Cat in 20 years to be like,
She's got some bangers. Like I mean,
that's hitting?
But guess what?
I think I'm gonna think of fucking
That was-
TikTok dances.
That was Taylor Swift 10 years ago. It's
Was
like,
it?
oh, Taylor Swift's on the radio again. Now I hear that, I'm like, damn, that brings me right back to that.
You think so? It's like,
Dude, when I hear Shake It Off and I picture myself twerking in my bedroom, hard.
but am I gonna? It's you. Is that gonna be like?
What about just stop with Doja Cat? We can maybe not Doja Cat,
Sexy
but like
Red.
Jack Harlow or like something that hits for you.
Jack
then
Harlow
they-
does not hit for me at all.
I thought he did. I thought you liked him.
You always thought I liked him. No, I have like 2 songs from him.
It's not me. That's John that thought that.
You guys always thought I liked Jack Harlow so much.
Because you started wearing New Balances when he did.
I just like New Balance because New Balance is coming back. I
It's
like
funny.
New Balance. Shout out New Balance. New Balance is cool.
No.
Yeah, it is. I like it.
They're like tennis shoes.
It's like a subtle. I don't know. For me, it's like a off-brand. My main brand's Nike, but that's like a secondary brand.
I don't even have a brand anymore.
Used to be Jordan.
I'm brandless.
Used to be Jordan. Jordan's
Michael?
like, I think Jordan's for old heads now.
I didn't wear.
Dude, Jordan's for old
if a
heads,
good
bro.
old pair, like a good old fashioned pair of.
I'm talking about like
Jordans.
merch, like Jordan
Oh,
brand.
yeah.
Like,
Nah, yeah.
yeah, that shit. Nah. If I see a motherfucker wearing a Jordan shirt,
You're like,
You're
what
80.
year is it?
you're 45. Under Armour is. I
Yeah.
feel like is for like.
Kids. Yeah, it's for kids.
I feel like Under Armour's for like. I don't even know how to explain it. Like
Not kids.
super redneck, not redneck, but like
I know the type.
yeah,
I know
yeah.
the
You know the
type.
type.
I just
You know what I'm
pictured somebody. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I've really found comfort in clothing recently.
Think so?
Like no, like
you're
like
finding.
the past like 3 years.
Are you finding your style? Is that what you mean?
No, I found my style.
Okay.
I'm not like lost like certain people we know. Why are you wearing that? Stop.
Nice shorts.
That guy doesn't give a fuck.
Nice shorts, buddy.
He doesn't care what you wear. He just likes to make fun
I
of
know he
people.
does.
Yeah.
I'm sure
But
John
no.
does.
I just like either I'll wear jeans in the winter
Mm-hmm.
and I don't really care about my jeans. I'll wear a nice pair of shoes and then I'll wear always like something graphic like that associates with me. I'm not one for like like crazy exotic clothing or
Right.
like basic clothing. Like, I don't like wearing nothing.
I vary. Like right now, I'm wearing super.
I'm wearing
solid,
pajamas right now.
The
So
greatest. I don't even know what that says.
it's a Marvel shirt.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like wearing shit that represents me. I think we both kind of do that.
Yeah.
We wear shit that like represents us.
I just
and what
like,
we like.
I just like having something on my shirt that's like that's a dope picture. Like
Yeah.
Bruce Lee DJing is my favorite
Yeah.
shirt right now.
Or the fucking one you had.
I like my original issue Ninja Turtle shirt.
Yeah.
I love that shirt.
Yeah.
I've never read a Ninja Turtle shirt. It's just fucking like everyone has this like a Ninja Turtle shirt, and
Yeah.
I have my Ninja Turtle shirt. That's what it is. It's my clothes.
It's my It's not like you don't see everybody else wearing.
I
it.
love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when you got that compliment at the board. She's like, "Yo, bro, I fucking love
Yeah,
that, dude.
like shit like
you
that.
are sick." Yeah.
That-
I mean, I've never gotten that, but I mean, not that I like yearn for it, but like,
Yeah, that's-
probably felt like,
It feels cool.
damn,
It's like
you don't like nobody's wearing this.
nobody's wearing that, so it's like
Yeah, I think we dress the same.
yeah, we kind of represent. And I think Santos does too. Like he wears.
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. He's more of like a stylistic.
Yeah.
It's not like like a one like a thing.
Right.
It's like a style for him.
Mhm, yeah.
Yeah.
We both wear things that like we like and shit like that. Like I remember I wore the Stone Cold Steve Austin like sweatshirt or whatever.
uh-huh.
Got a compliment with that because like it represents what people that know. Like if you know kind of thing.
Yeah, I actually, I'm not gonna lie, I did get a compliment one time. I was wearing and I just got it like as summer turned, but I got a Jackass hoodie.
Okay.
It's like a skull with two like
Yeah.
yeah. It was like, yo, is that some fucking
Yo,
pothead?
dude.
It was after the shore, that horrible
Really?
short trip. He's like, yo, dude, is that Jackass? I was
It's like if you know thing.
I
which is
totally
dope.
blew him up. I was tired. I totally blew him.
Damn.
I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
I did him with yeah.
Like,
He was
whatever, bro.
stoked. He was standing next to his fucking girlfriend. I don't know. I just remember that now. So I'm like, I
Yeah,
remember
it like
that.
makes you. I don't know. I think it's cool.
Yeah.
Like I don't wear. I've never been a big designer guy.
Is that a footprint on the table? What the fuck were you guys doing when I was sleeping with the Captain America shit?
I was in the room.
Where's my door?
It's gone.
Oh, fuck.
It's gone.
Okay.
Good.
My voice is dead.
Yeah, you want to wrap it up?
Yeah, we can wrap it up. I think as soon as we say that, people click off, but nobody's watching this.
Do we have 22 viewers?
Nobody's watching this.
25, 26, 27 maybe right now.
They're not sitting through the whole thing.
Huh?
There's no way they're sitting through
Maybe
the whole
they
thing.
are.
Maybe people that
think-
we know, and I haven't really. I've showed it with the group chat,
Uh-huh.
and that's the only and my girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only like.
I've
link
shared it
sent.
with like nobody.
Yeah, that's good actually.
I know. I'm just letting
It's
it.
interesting.
I'm letting it flow. I'm gonna see what happens.
I really hope that uploaded over there.
Let me check.
We can just end it. Wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
Probably
Thanks,
could
guys.
end it. Yeah.
Thank you guys so much.
All right. Bye, guys.